garden down to my soil. Now we'll make yellow flowers for you.
Hello and good morning and welcome and lovely to have your company here on JewelleryMaker. I'm Vicki, going to be with you. Sorry, I'm giggling because it doesn't matter what time we come in on a morning, it doesn't matter how organised we believe we are the night before. It literally comes to about 15 seconds before we come on air and Dion, my producer, just goes, oh my goodness me, we haven't done anything that we've... Oh, this is going to be a crammed show of craziness. I mean, genuinely craziness. We have got so much to fit in, so many things. I mean, I've got stamping, which is just... I literally just went, I just commented, what's this? Oh my goodness me. Oh yes, this is a brand new stamping pack that we've got. And we haven't even discussed it. We haven't even talked about it, Dion. This is a brand new stamping pack. And it's just arrived in the building. We haven't even discussed it because we've had so many other things to talk about. This is going to be a crazy... I mean, we literally are going to just bring you some of the most extraordinary deals. I mean, this one here, this deal here has got to be one of the most outlandish deals of 2014. Because this... it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful display of what JewelleryMaker is all about getting great value. A Saturday saver deal of the highest order. This is a mega offer. I mean, genuinely a mega offer. Because, you know, the bag on its own is $9.95. The bag on its own is $9.95. I can tell you now, I'm going lower than $9.95 for the whole deal. That's what I mean by crazy. This is brilliant. It's fantastic. It's going to be a superb show. I've got brand new findings, things that you've never seen from us before. I have got, as I say, a amazing opportunity. I have got something of to be honest, we didn't even know what to talk about it in terms of, was it a star buy, was it a stasher deal, was it a mega deal? I mean, we literally couldn't. So what did we end up with? Ollie, have you got it? This is what we've got coming up for you today. Ready? Go. A Super Stasher Findings Frenzy offer that is a star buy that is just amazing. Because we couldn't come up with one way to describe it, it was that big. I mean, it is a mega findings frenzy of a day. We've got some spectacular opportunities. I've got a wire that's sticking out that's going to annoy me, so let me get rid of that. We have got so much opportunity to make a difference today that you're just going to know that we are on a roller coaster ride of 4 hours. And we're going to start, as we mean to go on, with a Super Stasher deal of rose gold shepherd hooks. This is a spectacular combination, and I'm just opening them up because there's so many of them that if I place them down, you literally wouldn't know how many you were getting. It would be like a giant haystack of shepherd hooks. Look at how many you have here. Oh my goodness me. On and on and on they go. We have got for you your wonderful rose gold finished shepherd hooks. Now these are an essential to anybody heading to the back end of the year with the plans of making gifts for Christmas, perhaps selling to friends and family. Maybe you're looking to create something a little bit different for your jewelry and you really want to add that luxury designer edge. Rose gold is most certainly the way to go. Rose gold is one of the most essential aspects to designer jewellery of the moment. It started off with Fabergé many years ago as he created jewellery for the Tsars of Russia, and then to present day to Rolex and to Boucheron, who are now working with rose gold and making it an elite precious metal to really add that luxury edge to your jewellery. And if you want to get that luxury, you want to get that high grade opportunity. We're not going to give you 100 pieces as they standardly come. We're going to double up the deal. Oh yes, a double deal offer. 200 rose gold plated copper shepherd hooks, and all for one early bird mega deal. Oh yes, did I mention this was an early bird mega deal? Early bird mega deal. 200. Oh, there's Doris. Oh, Doris is in the sun. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I'm happy now, because the last time we had the early bird, well, there was no early bird, it was just words, and we're like, oh, we can't get rid of Doris. Goodness me. There's Doris. She's tweeting away. So look, this is a deal that we've got to just clarify. You are getting 200 findings here. That's 200 pieces, that's 100 pairs of shepherd hooks that you've got. And with the opportunity that you have here, standardly 100 pieces, so 50 pairs comes in at £6.95, which is already an enviably low price tag. What we've now done is bought you a mega deal offer. You're buying a further 100 pieces, that's a further 50 pairs of shepherd hooks for just £2. £2. So how many pieces? So you've got 100 pairs of shepherd hooks for £8.95. What does that work out at price per piece? That's got to be working out at something ridiculous like, is it something like 15 pence? No, it's not even that, is it? It's even lower than that. Per pair of earrings, 200, so it's actually 100 pairs, 9 pence per pair of shepherd hooks. 9 pence per shepherd hooks. That's a pretty enviable opportunity. And as I say, it's about making your jewellery go further, creating so much luxury. And really, you only need one bundle and you've got yourself jewellery for Christmas gifts, you've got jewellery to sell to friends and family, you've got jewellery that, I mean, even if you start to think about it, you've got 100 pairs of earrings there, you sell them at £1 a pair of earrings, that's £100. And you spent less than a tenner. Now, of course, you probably would want one bundle to then make your jewellery go even further in terms of, because a shepherd hook, it looks actually really pretty when you have that little hook, but I would think, you know, all you need is a single, maybe even just a beautiful drop like this Labradorite. Take one of those drops, just one of them, one of those drops, because it doesn't have to be massive, and you're adding in another statement of design, another statement of desirability. It doesn't have to be a huge luxury item. I mean, Labradorite is certainly one of our top gemstones, so to add something like this, just a single drop and a pair of shepherd hooks, what an offer that one is. 13 pence, I reckon that would, 15 pence. Well, if you think about the Labradorite and the price that we're going to do on this double trouble deal, and then the price that you're looking at for each one of those, what, 20p? Say it's going to cost you 20 pence to make a pair of Labradorite earrings, and then consider what we're actually seeing is the price that you would charge, or even as a gift, you know, it's costing you 20 to 30p to make a pair of earrings, and as a gift, I mean, that's a wonderful way to say, I've made you something special, but you haven't had to break the bank. It's about making your money go further today, and we are going to make it go far. £8.95, 100 pairs of shepherd hooks. We've got lots and lots and lots to look forward to. 200 pieces means individual elements. So just to clarify that, a couple of people have asked me, why does it say 200 and I keep on saying 100? That's because there's 200 pieces, but there's actually 100 pairs of shepherd hooks, just to make sure that that's clarified. Congratulations if you've got that deal. Wonderful opportunity. So that's buy 100 for £6.95, get a further 100 for just £2 today. That's the way the show's going to go. These kind of mega deal offers, and as I say, we have the most spectacular findings combinations. I mean, brand new findings that we've never even seen before, gemstones that we've never even put in a deal like this before. We're capturing everything you could possibly want for your autumn and winter collection from a findings pack. And as I say, we've got this mega Saturday deal, and it is going to be probably one of the most stupendous deals, with our storage bag and also the trays coming in at the lowest price. In fact, if I just clarify, the bag itself is £9.95. The whole bundle that you have here, so it's this combination here, right? So you've got the bag and you've got these two displays. The whole bundle is going to less than £10. And the bag is £9.95 when you buy it by itself. Effectively, we're giving things away today. I think that's what it's. Oh, and while I'm at it, just take a look at these gemstones. Oh, this morning I had a massive smile on my face as soon as I saw my strands that I had to offer you today. They have got to be some of the most dramatic carnelian. If I just show you, and this is what I did first thing this morning, I came in and Ollie'll say this is good because Ollie was doing some filming, and as he was doing some film, I picked these up and just went, one? You only need one? You know? What's the song? It takes two. No. It's only one that you need on this deal. You know, all by myself, and it would be. You're going to be by yourself because I tell you what, each one of those is a pendant, and they are fabulous. You might want to do something massively dramatic. You might want to go wholeheartedly wow, but it's up to you. All I know is this has got to be some of the nicest colour of carnelian. It's just so intense, and I have to tell you, you know that this is a great deal, don't you? Because that bag's £9.95, and I'm actually going to do the whole thing for less than a tenner. So that's going to be a mega deal. Probably to surpass that as a mega deal, I have got for you a strand of brand new opal. Now, this strand should be £77.95. This should be, and I'm telling you because that's the price point that we have said absolutely has come into our building based on the quality of this opal. I mean, there's almost such a mystical opalescence to this that you can't be anything other than mesmerised by its beauty. This strand, £77.95. Until Dion comes along and then makes a decision to do a one-off luxury deal for a rock bottom Saturday price. Right, I'm going to do you a massive price slash on that. Should be £77.95, and it's one of the biggest price drops, literally one of the biggest price drops you'll probably ever see from us. There's only 30 of them though. There's the only downside. There's only 30 to offer on that deal. Right then, let's set Debbie a challenge. Debbie, if the challenge was... Oh, I haven't said good morning today. I forgot to tell you who's with us today. Good morning. I saw straight into the deals. I forgot to say good morning. Oh, I do beg your pardon.
Good morning.
Oh, I feel so rude now. Oh, can we rewind just a little bit and pretend this is the beginning of the show again? Good morning and welcome, and I'm so pleased to have your company, but I'm also pleased to have the company of the beautiful Debbie Kershaw. That's how it should have been.
That's fine.
Deb, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Good morning.
Good morning. Tell me, your kits today, what are you reckoning?
Gorgeous. Just colourful and kumihimo and lovely cord.
Yes.
And gorgeous gemstones with precious metal findings. So yeah, I was spoilt again this time.
I have to say, the amethyst in your precious findings kit is just...
Oh, gorgeous. Favourite gemstone. And I must say that one of the pieces that I've made with the kit, if it was mine, I'd just wear it all the time. Really, you know, because it's kits like this that just make themselves. You don't have to think too much.
Yes, it always makes life easy, doesn't it?
It does.
For a guest designer who's a very busy lady, it's quite nice when you've got gemstones that just do what they need to do.
Yeah.
And talking of that, we're going to set Debs a challenge, and I think it's fair to say that this is a strand combination where the gems are once more just going to lead you on a pathway of a lovely jewellery. I mean, I'm looking at micro macrame, you know, beading and threading and cording. I'm looking at bead looming as well, you know, to get that network of type. Peyote, so stitching them together. Simple beading, you know, simple stretchy bracelets. You've got so many different permutations of jewellery making from this strand combination, and you know that it's a mega day. You know that we're pushing every boundary today in terms of enjoyment and the pleasure of having your company, and we want to make the most of today, so we're going to push it with everything we've got. I mean, literally in the background this morning we have had push it. Push it real good. We've had that song playing in our head. Ooh, baby, 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 babe. And those of you who weren't born in the 1980s, all I'll say, yes, exactly. I.e. Kerry is going, what song was that? salt and pepper's here and we're in the mood. I wanna break it down.
Yeah, they redid it though. They remixed it. My son's 16 and he's got a remix with that in the middle. Yeah.
Is there a remix version?
Yeah, but it's like rapping or something, and then it's got a little bit of sample of it in there.
Oh, I see. So it's not really.
It's not the real thing as we know it.
Yeah, the real. We're the purists to salt and pepper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm purist to salt and pepper. You know, I was there when it first began. And that's not so much of a good thing these days. We have got for you, and as I say, we're pushing everything right now in terms of our pricing. We're pushing everything in terms of making these deals that you don't want to miss out on. And this is a wonderful collaboration. They're 10 strands, and each strand is 4 mil. We're collaborating with Tiger's Eye. We're bringing you quartzite with those beautiful shades of rich reds and rose pinks. You've got fuchsia colours coming through, as well as those gorgeous pastel tones. I love that mix. I mean, that is a beautiful feminine mix, isn't it? I mean, that's soft and delicate. That's almost like English country garden. But if you wanted to add in a little bit more of a richer colour, look at those colours combined together. Bead looming would be wonderful with that 3-strand combination of colours, wouldn't it? Fantastic. Plus, you've also got jasper rounds. These are all 4 mils, multicolour agate, which again just gives you a little bit more of the earthy tones. Perfect for anybody who's looking to get something a bit different for their autumn and winter collection. Oh, Pantone have got their colours out for autumn and winter. Where are they? Here they are. You know what I'm like with the colours of autumn and winter, or Pantone. Now, Pantone, for those of you who've not heard of Pantone, they are the colour gurus of the fashion world, and they say what colours are going to be big for the next season, and that's almost translated instantly into the catwalks, instantly into jewellery designers, and actually home decoration, etc. is all based on this one guru almost of a business, Pantone, and they've released their colours for autumn and winter, and as you can see, oh, it's lovely. The mauve mist is such a lovely colour. It's like lavender amethyst, you know, really soft, delicate colouring. And then you've got, oh yes, check it out, you've got the Aurora red. I mean, when I look at that, I know, isn't it? And then you've got 2 lots of blue, which I have to say Dion is very happy about. Royal blue, and you've also got bright cobalt. Aluminium's in, so if you like your moonstones and that lovely shimmer, then this is great for you. You've also got the colours like sea fog, which is a very difficult colour to describe, but you can see this mix. You've got some of your more richer colours, so you've got what they've classified as cypress and cognac. And actually within this bundle, if I hold this bundle just here, and I know this looks a bit of a mess, but so excuse me, but if I leave it there and then you look at the colours, actually there is almost a synergy between this mix of colour that you're going to get from your 10 strands and then the colours that you're going to see coming into the fashion and the jewellery of 2014 autumn and winter collection. So this is a great mix, and this is already being well received, and rightly so. If you do want to join us, now's the time to do so. For 10 strands of 4 mil rounds, bringing together the different varieties of jasper, and you've got Tiger's Eye, you've got quartzite, you've got it all together for one price tag, and one price tag alone. 10 strands for just $21.95. Wow, that is great pricing. Wowzers. If you do want to join me, you've got the luxury of true opportunity here to make your jewellery go so far. This is a 4 mil combination. What's difficult is to choose which is going to be your favourite colour combo. I think I quite like that combo, you know. I like that mixed strand. This is like really, it's really worthy of that autumn colouring that we've just seen from Pantone, you know, with those dip rich colours of Aurora red, and you've got those deep colours of royal blues. You've got the fantastic qualities all the way around. $21.95 is all you pay. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. Join us at JewelleryMaker.com if you prefer. But there's going to be so much jewellery to be made, and the 4 mils are so versatile, aren't they? They're
so versatile. When I saw these, and you very rarely get 4 mils in lots of different colours at once, because then your designs can really go. You can do multi-strand, you know, I'm going to do a multi-strand, just putting them together. If I had more time, I quite like to sew the fringes in and out of larger beads with these ones. So that, say you just strand larger beads and then you just sew in, come back on yourself,
literally like
in and out,
yes.
so that you have fringes, and you could have fringes of all different colours. It's quite time consuming. It looks gorgeous when you're finished, absolutely gorgeous. And as I've been looking at the Pantone colours as well, because for magazine projects you've got to know, you know, what's coming. And really, this is perfect, because you've got pretty much most of those in there.
Absolutely.
So you could put them
Aurora
together.
Red's there, isn't it? Yeah, you're right.
Know, and once you've got them on the bead board and all out,
yeah, the mauve mist, I think that you've got those pinks and purples coming through on this design. Yeah, I've pretty much got everything going on here. Good morning to Delia. She says, yay, I love you all. Vic's. Oh, I love all Vic's colours. I was thinking that, what's that mean? And Gemstone info. So glad she's back. Oh, that's nice. Keep the info coming, please. And that says Della. Look, can I just say, I'm having real issues. Can somebody could somebody just message me to remind me to go to the opticians? I must go to the optician. Every time I read that, I go, oh, I can't read that, and I need to. And it's right. It's not super far away. You know, my test is apparently. See, I should. You know, when you parked up, you're meant to be able to read the registration number of a car.
What, in front of you?
Yeah, you're meant to be able to read it at a certain distance, aren't you? Yeah. See, I can see everything like that, no bother. All right, so I always go, oh, my eyes will be fine because I can still read. I think that maybe that's not the most ideal. Maybe an optician would say that's not the only test that you need to have to check that your eyes are still right. So I'll note that. £21.95 is all you pay. 10 strands. Those are 4 mil rounds. Good morning, all. Love your earrings. Thank you, Sean. I know, I have to say, these are from the first kit. And I said this morning when I put them on, I feel like I'm ready for a night out. I've got my little black dress on, and I've got my, because this dress it's got a little bit of a backless thing going on. Ooh. I've put a vest top up underneath because I thought it would be cold this morning. So I put my thermals on underneath, right?
You've ruined it now.
On a night out. Ollie's just gone, you've gone from a girl on a night out, Vix, to a thermal wearer. Yes, look, I had to wear my thermals because I was thinking, oh, I don't want to be chilly on my back today. I know, but I'm presenting, like, you know, until 7 o'clock this evening. I don't want to be chilly now, do I? So I put my thermal vest on underneath, but I feel like I'm on a night out because I've got these beautiful drop earrings. It's like somebody play Salt and Pepper. I tried to think of somebody current, and I was like, I can't think of anybody. Literally, is there somebody called Rumour at the moment? Isn't there? have I made that up?
Probably. I don't know.
Do you think I might have made that? I'm sure that was about 4 years ago, was it? Congratulations, you got there. £21.95 is all you pay. Now then, these stamps are brand new. I've not seen them before, and they're in a JewelleryMaker. Deb, who obviously loves stamping, has been perusing these from afar, because before we came to air, we never even discussed this.
No, we didn't.
I promise you, we have not discussed it. We've discussed lots of things this morning, lovely kits, and we've discussed all that. We've discussed moving house.
We have.
We've discussed going away on a girls' weekend.
We have.
So we've discussed lots of things, but we didn't actually discuss. You can almost imagine us prepping before the show, can't you? Esau, how's the kids? Oh, they're fine. Hey, I've got to go away for the girls. That's literally the conversation we have. We haven't even talked about this brand new stamp, but this is exciting. These are brand new stamps. They're in a JewelleryMaker case, as you can see, and they come like so. So you have, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you also have question mark, full stop, comma, speech marks, exclamation mark, and pound, a dash, and the plus. You've got all of those together into one fantastic combo. That's brilliant.
Really good. And those numbers are a really unusual font. Quite often numbers are just very like the usual font, and they haven't got any twirly bits, but they're quite
calligraphy-esque.
Yeah, but you can still read them.
Yes.
Because sometimes I've seen them in other places, and I thought that looks really good, but I don't know what it says.
What does it say?
Which isn't greatly helpful.
No, I'd agree. You kind of, it's good if something's a word, then it's good to be able to read it.
Yeah.
Excellent news. Good. Next time we need to prep. So we got those coming your way very, very soon indeed. Right, we have got another tip. We have got for you another tip. Behind the scenes of JewelleryMaker. You know, we did the ITV documentary of the fly on the wall of our sister channel of Gems and, you know, and Steve, our boss, and everything. I was watching just going, imagine if they did that with JewelleryMaker. Here you'll find Vicki and Debbie prepping for their show. So how are the kids? I know, moving house and that. Oh, my stomach's been really sore this week. I mean, could you imagine? Oh, we'd be fired. Take a look at what we have here. We have got for you another mega deal offer, and I do mean mega deal. 50 individual anodized aluminium opportunities. So you've got here, these are your larger scale anodized aluminium scales. Now, if you've not seen scales before, I know we've got, Cass, can you do me a favour and just grab the scale necklace, which is just there? Because if you haven't seen what the potential is of these, you wouldn't have a clue of the opportunity that you have. Look at the kind of jewellery you could be making from this amazing ingredient. You know, sometimes when I go to the baking aisle, I don't really see the potential of the flour and the sugar and the X, Y and Z that you need to make cakes, until I then go to the baking section and there's all those amazing cakes. I go, hang on a minute, you've got to look at the ingredients on there and then see the cakes. It's the same principle. When you look at these ingredients, sometimes it's very difficult to see the resulting jewellery until it's there before and you go, wow, I could be making something of this. I mean, that's almost like a work of art, isn't it, that you're looking at? Because you mind the kind of compliments and comments you're going to get if you're wearing jewellery like this. And the wonderful thing is with these is that you can do the F colour against them, which we're going to show you. You can also do stamping against them, which of course we know you can do as well. In fact, there's an example of some gorgeous stamping that Debs actually did on these scales not so long ago with a fantastic pair of earrings. You know, you can add detail to with the stamping, but you can also really make your jewellery be resplendent. And I mean, genuinely exciting opportunity here to get something wow factor, something totally different. You know, not the everyday look that everybody else is going to achieve from their jewellery collection. And you've got here a combination of the gold, the pink, the blue, you've got the brown, and you've got the green. Again, reminiscent of the colours of the Pantone 2014 autumn collection. You know, you've got the royal blues, look at that. Oh, the bright cobalts to the royal blues. That's it, and that's matching there, isn't it? And then you've got the pinks coming through there. Then you've got the more of the antique colours, so that's definitely ticking the boxes of there. And then you've got some of the darker greens, and then you've got the golds. So I think it's fair to say that this would be a great collection for you know, to capture the look of the season within a very dramatic impact piece of jewellery. These could be individual pendants, or they could be a mass piece like you can see here. The choice is yours, but you have got lots of options here. Another mega deal opportunity of your aluminium large scales, 50 pieces from each, so that's 50, 100, 200, 250 scales in total that you're going to receive for one price tag only. 250 scales for $11.95. Now, 250 scales on a piece like this, well, I'm reckoning how many's there. In fact, let's do a quick count. 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So there's probably about 50 creating that one impact piece. 50. Now that means you could make 5 of these necklaces from this one pack of from $11.95. And I mean, this looks like a 50, £100 art installation necklace, doesn't it? You know, statement piece that you'd wear. This piece here is only using 50 of the ones that you have available to you within this 250 pack for $11.95. Then on top of that, of course, you think about the earrings that you saw that Deb had made. She was only using 2, one of each, you know, and then with the stamps, and then, I mean, you've got 250, which means you've got 125 pairs of earrings you could be making for $11.95. And of course, the nice thing is that this could be an identity tag for the person who you're giving it to. You know, maybe their date of birth, or perhaps, you know, there's a memorial that you would like to have as an identity of a date, or perhaps there's something that you think would be relative to them. That's what you could stamp on these as well. So this is a really great way of adding individuality to your jewellery making. $11.95. And Sue and Andrea, great to have your company. Patricia and Claire, Vivian, you've got yours. Pat and Anne and Brenda, Alfred, great to have your company in Greater Manchester. Anne's joining me in Cornwall, hello there. I've got buys in Berkshire, Essex, London, Derbyshire, Merseyside, Gloucestershire, and really, in principle, these can go as far as you want them to go. I mean, 125 pairs of earrings like you made, with a stamp on them and adding detail, or 5 feature necklaces of some of the highest order.
You know, or just take one and make it into a charm, put a name on and put it on a piece of cord around your neck. I'd never heard of these before I worked here, and now I'm completely addicted to them. I love them. I've got my favourite colours because I make holes in them, so you don't have to just work. If you've got a hole tool or you've got a Dremel, you can make holes and you can hang them as a feature. You can have chain coming out from all directions.
It could be connectors, I presume.
Connectors, you can have chain hanging down out the side. I've done so much with them. You can do your enameling on there, your F-colour enameling. You can do your patinas.
So if you've never heard of F-colour, this is F-colour, and it's how would you describe it?
It's an easy way of hot enameling metal.
And we will show you how to work with this later on with your scale mail as well. So you've got the chance to be able to work with this later on and get it. We're going to do a special offer on that one. So congratulations if you've got those. $11.95 is all you're paying for that. 250 in total, 250 scales to add amazing jewellery to your collection in ease. And I think, you know, one of the things that Deb's is saying is that there's a versatility to those that perhaps think outside of the box and just take this one finding and it'll take you somewhere, you know, exciting. I think that looks just amazing. Right then, I've just got to put this here. Okay, so to give you a warning, right? There isn't as many as you think we would have as a launch deal on these. There isn't what you would expect us, because normally we would have, you know, 500 to launch something with. You know, that would be my minimum probably on a tool like this. I have nowhere near that. Literally nowhere near that. So if you do want to join me and get this deal, and as Debs has so rightly said, the actual almost calligraphy like quality to these symbols are going to be really adding a detail to your design. Giving a date to somebody's identity, oh my goodness me. I mean, the graphics came on probably about, well, 30 seconds ago, and we've already got people hitting cues on the phone lines, already got people joining us on the web. That's not a surprise to me, but I will reiterate, I haven't got a quantity that I would normally have for a launch on something of this type of tool. We really should have more. Look at how fast it's going. Devon, Derbyshire, 2 lots of Derbyshire. One is called hello to Angela and one to Eileen. Both ladies from Derbyshire. Lovely to have your company, ladies. I've got Julie in Merseyside. I've got Kent, Surrey, Northumberland. I've got Maxine in Yorkshire. Congratulations, Bristol. I've got buys in the Rhondda Valley. Congratulations to Linda in Merseyside. I've got buys in Manchester, East Lothian, the West Midlands. I can't keep up with it now. It looks like this is going to be a sellout before we really get the chance to be able to show you. And the nice thing is that you might actually be able to do something really special to identify the jewellery that you're offering with the stamps that you have here. And it really is as simple as setting up and stamping, isn't it? And tapping. You know, making sure that you've got a balanced practice. I know something that you've always said with stamping is practice, because that's when you'll get the sense of where to place things, etc.
That's why the scale mail is really good, because you get so many. Take 1 or 2 aside and use them as your practice pieces. Practice spacing out. You literally just place it on. You've got to have your metal block and your hammer. give it a tap, and it comes out onto your scale mail. There's often different ways that you can highlight that as well. You can use a permanent marker, you can use alcohol inks, but these are brilliant because they're in a pouch. You can zip them up and keep them safe.
That's the thing, isn't it?
You don't have to be looking around to see where the numbers are because they're all in order. You know exactly where to take them out from. So these are really user friendly as well. As far as the stamps that I've used go, these are brilliant.
This is just making it. And the nice thing is if you've made jewellery, you know, on a stall or, you know, for friends to have a look at, and you want to give them that personal touch, you take this along with you and say, I can stamp on for you the date of birth, or I can stamp something on for you to add that detail. That's why those scale mails are so great, is because you can add to your jewellery one identity tag. You know, dog tags used to be really, really popular because it was an identity of who you were, or, you know, it was an identity to the person that you were giving as a gift. I mean, I know for a lot of people, you know, the date of birth of your children is something really important to quite a lot of people. So you tap that in. It's certainly a day that I won't forget.
Me neither.
I tell you what, yes. They say you forget.
No.
I'm really sorry, but you just don't forget, do you? It's a pleasure, but it's a pain. You have got an amazing, you'll not guess this price tag, you've just not guessed this price tag. Think of the price that you know that you could pay in your hobby and your crafting shops. Think about what you would pay elsewhere, and now look at this price tag, and you've got the pouch. Just...
I thought £9.95 was ridiculous. £6.95. That's brilliant.
See?
What?
You literally, you just
not on that.
you just looked at it. It's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? That was brilliant. Whatever you lot. £6.95 is all you pay for this amazing stamp deal. Now, as I say, I would love to have more quantity to launch this deal. I'd love to give you the chance to be able to have your hundreds, but I don't. So if you do want to join us on this one, it probably is going to be a sellout. Looking at the kind of reaction we've had, and you know, one of the nicest things I think for me is that if you're going to be selling your jewellery for the back end of the year in particular, you know, you want to maybe just go into selling your jewellery. Look, it's got a little, you've got the pound sign, so you could do your pound sign, and then you could do how much money it is on the little scales, just to make it a little bit more unique. You know, instead of having a written price tag, you could actually get the scales, because not forgetting they are really affordable, aren't they? And you could really add just something a little bit more decorative to your pricing. You could do that with this, and it's only going to take you tap tap tap, and you've got yourself an identity to your jewellery making. As I say, I have nowhere near the quantity that I would have liked. You know, on a launch I'd like to have at least 500 of something, because then I can pretty much give most people the chance to be able to at least react. Not guarantee that you'll ever get it, of course. 500 most of the time on launches is not enough, but when you see this kind of 200, I just know that this is going to be a sneeze and it'll be gone. I've got Mrs. Lee coming through to us. She said, I made a gladiator tunic for a charity dance using the scale mail, all in gold with hints of silver. Wow. Great start to the show, girls. Love and big hugs. That's please, can I ask you, have you got a photograph of that? I would love to see that. Can you send it in? I mean, either to the Wall of Fame or join it to the hub. That's the hub at JewelleryMaker.com. That's right, isn't it? Cast the hub at JewelleryMaker.com is how you can get. Oh, Mr. Lee, would you do that? I would love to see that. Am I in on Tuesday? Oh, I'm in on Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Can you? God, I'd love to see that as a full tunic. I bet that's amazing. That would be brilliant. Yeah, the hub at JewelleryMaker.com if you've got the chance. I know everybody's busy, so it's okay. You know, I appreciate you might not have a chance, but if you do, that would be brilliant. Let's have a look. We've got a web comment coming through. Of course, you can talk to us via JewelleryMaker.com. If you go to the live feed at JewelleryMaker.com, underneath it'll say talk to the studio, and literally if you send a message, make sure you give us your name so I can say hello to you. It'll come through to Dion in the gallery. Now, what's this? Morning, ladies. Vicki. What's this? Are my eyes still asleep, or is number 6 missing out of the stamps? Oh, no. Okay. Number 6. Okay, let me explain. Number 6, if I hold it this way, it's a number 9. But then, if I turn it this way, it's a number 6. So the reason that they don't put a number 6 in is because you literally just turn the 9 upside down and you've got a 6. That's it. So there's no point in having exactly the same stamp twice when you've got the number 9 that is then turned. But in terms of numbering, yes, it does probably jar a little bit when you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it doesn't quite see it, but the answer is yes, the 6 is missing, but it's not missing in terms of the stamps. You take the 9 and you turn it upside down, and then you've got the number 6 as well. So that's it, like magic. Congratulations if you joined us. Diane in Sussex, great to have your company. I've got Sonia in Greater London. Congratulations to Dennis, who's joined me in Nottinghamshire. Lynette's joined me in Carmarthenshire. Great to have your company this Saturday. We've got loads of Saturday saver deals. Don't forget, we've got that mega deal. Where's that bag gone? Oh, it's over there. We got the bag. Now this bag, and quite a few people are asking us about it, so we will just clarify, because I think a lot of people have said what exactly is it, because it doesn't make sense. Fair dues. I get that most of my life. My husband spends a lot of time going, Vicky, you're not even talking sense. I tried to describe something the other day, and as I described it, my husband just stopped. He went, Vix, can I just stop you there and just say, you get paid to talk. Right now, you're not making any sense of your... I was like, all right then, Mr. Air Traffic Controller, with your up, down, left and right, forwards and backwards planes, you know? What do you mean it's a bit more than that? No, it's not. I mean, literally all he says is the plane comes in and it says, can I go somewhere? He goes, yes, you can go up a little bit and you can go left a little bit. That's all he says. I'm just putting it out there. I'm only joking to all air traffic controllers out there. I know it's much easier than that. Gotcha! We have got, I literally will have a rebellion against all air traffic, because the air traffic controllers have us on in their chill out. Yeah. Could you imagine? Yeah, they do. They sit and watch because my husband puts it on. It's funny where you know where you are. You know, who would know that JewelleryMaker would be on in the air traffic control centre down in there? Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, we have got this mega deal offer for you. Lots of people are asking for me to reiterate exactly what it is. Basically, it's a gift from JewelleryMaker. It's the biggest gift, because if you were buying this separately, this fantastic storage bag, and you can see it's all designed with pouches, and you've got a nice well in the middle to put all of your treats in, etc. This on its own is £9.95. I'm adding in the jewellery, the bracelet board and the jewellery board together, and this is going to be under £10. But I don't mean £9.95. I know it doesn't make sense that we would do... Not even £9.95 for this deal. 10:30 we're going to do it, so let's say that's what, 3/4 of an hour? Yeah, 45 minutes that you've got to wait for that deal. And as I say, I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but looking forward to it. If you want to join us and you want the stamp, now is the time to do so. It's the last 25 I have available. We've got Linda saying hello to us in Leicester. She says, hi Vicky, bought the bag for Alana's 9th birthday. It's fabulous. Oh, it's Alana. Who's Alana? Linda, text in and tell me who's Alana so that I can say hello for 9th birthday. That would be... Do you know what? That would be a lovely gift. Actually, my daughter would love that for all her little bits and pieces. You know, all of our jewelry stuff. You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to do shrink plastic with my children. My husband's away working, and you know, I've got to peg it up to back home tonight to then have the kids tomorrow. And I thought, what can I do tomorrow that's something a little bit different that we haven't done? And you know, last week, or was it the weekend before, that Linda showed us how to do shrink plastic. Well, I took a couple of the pieces. I was given a couple of the shrink plastic pieces, and I'm going to get the kids to make some shrink plastic, so hopefully I'll be able to share that with you when I'm back in on Tuesday and see how the kids have got on with that. So the last of stock that we have, how many more of those have I got left? Okay, I'm into the teens in terms of quantity, so if you do want to join us, that will be a sellout. If everybody on the web checks out the basket, we'll be oversubscribed on that, but you need to check out your baskets immediately. And of course, it doesn't matter how many times you check out your basket, you'll always only pay one postage and packing of £2.95. So as soon as you know you want something, check it out straight away to guarantee that the deal is yours. As I say, I've now got 15 left. Okay, that's dropped again, so last of stock there. Congratulations if you've got that. Right then, first kit today. how about emerald in a kit? But not, you know, not your, is it emerald, is it not emerald, is it, this is no doubt about emerald. It's also one of the longest strands of emerald we've ever put to wear. Oh my goodness me, look at this, crikey. That is a lot of emerald. That's a 30 centimetre strand of emerald that we bring you in this kit. Now again, we know, if you watch us on a regular basis, that emerald is normally a gemstone that sits in our 16, 17 centimetre strands. I mean, this kind of length. That's what we're used to seeing from emerald. That's because emerald is a precious gemstone. It's a highly sought after stone. Sits within probably the top 4 stones of choice from jewelers' boutiques across the world. And you have here not just what we would normally offer you, well, as I say, 15, 16 centimetre strand. You've actually got double that with this, a 30 centimetre strand of emerald. Wow. And this is just the beginning of the kit, but I don't know of a time that I've put a kit together and presented it to you right now that is 30 centimetres of emerald as just the beginning of the deal. 30 centimetres of emerald. There's your chance to get something special, and the colours are just going to come at you thick and fast on the feature of citrus, yellows and lemons from these faceted rounds. I mean, these are gorgeous, aren't they? These are huge as well. These are 12mm rounds of your spotted agate. These are faceted rounds. Then you've got a citrus wow factor of these fantastic oranges, and these are your magnesite dyed magnesite strand, and this is a 10mm. I love the shade of orange that is. I mean, that is just, it's quite tropical, isn't it?
It is.
You know, totally tropical taste. What's that from? Well, that's the advertisement for,
drink.
you know, is it a drink? That's it. You know, it's got that, I feel like you've got a tropical taste to these colours. Emerald. Then you've got that beautiful collaboration of your yellows and your oranges, and then we're adding in a further strand. These are almost like leaves of your quartz. And you have this veining running through, which just really adds another texture to the jewellery making that you're going to be able to achieve with this lovely look. Now these are your graduated, am I right in saying? No, they're not graduated, beg your pardon. They're 12x6 marquee shape crackle quartz, and you can really see how well these are going to work. I mean, for leaves and for petals and for floral designs, these are going to be absolutely wonderful. These are really going to add something special to your design. So we're really going down the tropical route on this combination, but the addition of the emerald, 30 centimetres of emerald, is what we mustn't underestimate when we then talk about what else we can add in, because do you need anything else? Well, with our findings kits and with our kits that we like to put together, we want to give you everything you need and more to get started into jewellery making or explore new avenues of jewellery making. So let's keep adding, and we're adding in some new wax cord, which is just explosive colour. That's lovely colour. This got to be new. This has got to be new wax cord, because I've never seen this colouring before. These are so dramatic. You've got these, they're amazing. They are fantastic. Now these are brand new, and they are wax cotton cord. So you have something altogether different, and the pieces that you're going to see that Deb's made, the colour combination of getting this zest and this zing of colour to your jewellery is just going to lift and rise, and really these are colours that are really going to make a difference. Got a great alongside the emerald as well. I mean, that colour combo it's a perfect match. is an absolute perfect match. Then on top of that, we're going to bring you your beading thread, your monofilament and your elastic, which is all the bindings for those of you who are just getting started in jewellery, or maybe this is going to be your first jaunt into jewellery making. Oh my goodness me, imagine your first jaunt is working with emerald, one of the most precious gemstones in the world. That'd be a pretty cool way to begin jewellery making. Then we're adding in your findings. Now this is your gold-plated copper findings pack, and this findings pack delivers literally everything and more you could want, whether it be the mechanics and the practical aspects of bringing your jewellery together with your mini tubes like your crimp beads, or perhaps with your head pins and the bindings and the mechanics of your jewellery making, or whether it be more of the decorative aspect, whether that be the toggle clasps or perhaps, you know, the cord endings, and you get a metre of chain in our findings packs as well. So you know, we classify this as 118 pieces within our findings pack. One of those 118 is a metre of chain, so you know you're going to get a lot of additional findings to really make your jewellery stand out, and that gold finish just gives that gorgeous quality finish. Altogether, a fantastic combination of ingredients, not forgetting 30 centimetres of feature emerald as an addition to your jewellery making. Plus on top of that, the brand new wax cotton cord, and altogether a lovely way to instill colour and wow to your jewellery making. And your price tag on this exquisite deal, and not forgetting that it's emerald as well. Please, I know I've said it 3 or 4 times, but I've got to keep saying it because you don't want to underestimate the price of emerald within your jewellery business, within your jewellery making designs. And yours for the taking on this deal, $29.95 is the price that you should be paying, but it's not the price that you are paying. This is a Saturday showcase deal at $24.95. Now that was not, as I say, we did prep for some bits and pieces today, and in the preparation was that this kit was going to be at $29.95. That was absolutely the price that it should be, but instead we've gone to $24.95. It's colour, it's emerald. Look at the vibrancy of this gorgeous combination, but it's emerald, and it's your brand new wax cord, a beautiful neon colouring to the wax cords, and they're 1mm gauge, and of course the 1mm gauge is going to be really versatile to create some really nice dramatic macramé, kumihimo, beadings and knottings. And you'll see some kumihimo, and those of you who are just getting started into jewellery making will go, kuma what? Macramé what? But actually threadings, cordings, any kind of knotting situation. Yep. It really is a big look at the moment in the jewellery industry. Yeah, massive. And you've displayed both of the looks, isn't it? Yeah,
I've got a bit of kumihimo there to show on your necklace, and I've also left the strands, because you tend to work, if you're doing a basic kumihimo, with eight strands, and I like to leave them and kind of do something organic with them, because that's my style. But if you're a little bit more of a neat, you like to be symmetrical and neat, then you could always sort of trim those off and just have a flower, completely up to you. But that's the good thing about the thread, it's completely versatile. So that's just a kumihimo braid.
I love that colour combination.
And depending on how you put how you put the colours on your wheel is the pattern that you get. So I've got sort of little yellow inflections in there because I just used 2 of my strands out of the 8 of yellow, and I kept them together on the wheel. So that's how.
The kumihimo, for those of you who don't know what it is, we do have the disc here, just because it's always, I never want people to assume. Hang on a minute. Okay, I don't want people to assume that everybody knows what it is. I'm coming, sorry. Hey, did you miss me? So I'll talk about those in a second, but this is a kumihimo disc. And essentially, it's a braiding combo where it's from Japan, isn't it? It's traditionally a Japanese trade. And do you know that there was 5 different kumihimo machines that were massive wooden structures that then have come into modern day in a kumihimo disc like this. Now all it is literally, you can see here, simple twisting and turning and then braiding into the disc. disc to create the look that you've got here. And anybody who's interested in kumihimo, we have a DVD deal coming up later on to introduce you to kumihimo in all of its wonderful ways. So that'll be coming your way. So look out for that. So that's kumihimo.
Yeah.
And then we've got macrame.
Yes.
Because macrame is probably, I would say, our biggest technique following that we have, that and wire work. Because macrame is so versatile.
So versatile, and it started off with the bracelets that all the celebrities were wearing, and everyone went crazy. And then people started to learn different ways to do it. And this is a twisty way of doing it. When I taught this at a large craft show, and people were doing this by mistake rather than the basic kumihimo, because it's so easy to do. And I'll show you in a minute. But because it's so easy to do, to just use one side constantly, your braid starts to twist round, and it actually gives a really nice effect.
It's amazing.
I've seen twisty bracelets like this with one bead on the high street in sort of a black or whatever, and they're quite expensive, you know, because they're quite trendy. You know, I like to layer them up my arm. But they honestly, it would take minutes to do something like this. Well,
when you consider you've only used 2 gemstones, a spacer, you know, you've done your macrame twist, and then you've added in some chain, and I mean, that's not a huge amount of ingredients to get a really reactive quality of look. There's loads of the pieces. I mean, really make it a feature of the emerald to the neckline piece, and rightly so, because it's emerald.
Oh, and you could tell. You know, sometimes I've got emerald in the kit and I thought, is that emerald? This time I was like, oh, I've got emerald, because I can tell straight away.
You know it, don't you?
But that just shows you the versatility. If you haven't got into cording, it's something you might like to try. You can still use this kit, like the necklace, the bracelet and the earrings, I've used without any cord at all. So it's really versatile in that respect. You get loads of ingredients in there, so you can really design what you want, as far as you can do your linking and your beading, or you can add in your cord.
Absolutely. And if you are just new to jewellery making, please do just remember that you get a free tutorial booklet and DVD with your first purchase with us, which introduces you to all the basic foundation techniques that are literally ready to then build on and make some amazing designs. So we're going to show the simplicity of the twist design, aren't we? Within macrame, because as I say, it's rather nice to always explore how simple techniques can be, and yet how rewarding they are.
And I think often it's the simple techniques that we use to make the wearable jewellery that people buy and people wear time and time again.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right, so sometimes you need to use, I think Mark calls this his lazy strand because he's the expert. You can't always get your cord through the holes in your beads. I think you probably could get this through these orange beads. If you cut it at a slant and then put some nail varnish or glue on the end, I bet you would get that through. But I'm moving house, so I went for quickness.
That's fair.
Okay, so and also you do get the beading wire, so why not use it? So if you just pop on the combination of beads that you want to use.
So you have to almost have a pre-plan of what you want your jewellery to be, because you need to put your beads on straight away, do you? You
do, and if you were going to do sort of the traditional macrame, you might have sort of beads and then macrame in between each one, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different for this one. So I'm using our macrame board, which I'm completely in love with and won't be without, but before I knew this existed, I think before it did exist, I just used a clipboard and a bulldog clip, and then I just put some masking tape at the bottom. So don't worry if you don't have that. You don't have to have anything really fancy tool-wise. So all I'm going to do is secure both ends down, but I need to be able to get underneath there because I'm going to work underneath. We'll move these out of the way for the moment. Now, choosing my cord, I'm actually going to macrame halfway down, stop, finish off, and then complete on the other side. I won't show you all that today, that would be for designer inspiration, but you'll get the general idea. So you want a workable length of cord. I'm going to cut.
What do you mean by workable?
I've said about half a metre.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm going to work sort of not too big, so you can see what my hands are doing. And you just place your cord underneath your lazy strand, and you want to have it about half and half. But the good thing about this is it's not an exact science, so it doesn't really matter if one end is a little bit longer than the other. Okay. So I'm going to start with my right hand, and I'm just going to bring it across the lazy strand so that I make a D shape over the top. And then take my other strand over the top, underneath, up and through. Now I found when I'm teaching this, if you say up and through, because people go down and through and it gives you a different effect, or it comes apart, up and through. Okay. Now the twisty one, what makes it different to the normal one is you keep using the same side. So I'm using my right hand again.
Yeah, because if you then swap to the other side,
to the left, you'd get the basic macrame.
Yeah, you'd get like a block, wouldn't
right,
you?
left, right, left. You know, as your basic sort of Shambhala style bracelet, that makes that knot. This, if you use, it's all you're doing is the same knot, but you're using the same side every single time. And as you go, if I go a bit quicker, it starts to twist. It's quite satisfying, actually, this. I've said this before. I launched this a couple of years ago, and it was so relaxing. I was completely and utterly addicted to it. And everywhere that I've taught it, people just love it.
Yeah, because it rewards really quickly.
You get instant.
Already you can see something that's going to look really pretty.
Really pretty.
You know, it's not like you have to wait for a couple of hours of technique to then get something. You know, actually here it's pretty instant, isn't it? You know,
and
we've probably talked about 30 seconds and we've got something, that
you can see.
Tangible.
And if you go wrong, you'll be able to see it. You know, and you can just unpick it. It's not like with some other techniques where you think, oh no, I've ruined it.
Yes,
you haven't at all. You just unpick it. And as you can see, my knot is starting to just twist round.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Just to remind you, $24.95 is for the whole kit. That includes all of the threads, all of the findings, all of your amazing gemstones, including the emerald. Plus, of course, you've got that combination of the big rounds with those beautiful marquise quartz as well. I love those leaves. They look wonderful, and I mean, especially if you've got any of our carved rose quartz, etc. You know, that would be wonderful. $24.95 for the whole kit that you have there. Now, as Deb's just keep on building, it's probably worthwhile you're building up the twist. Let's do some more of our brand new colours of your wax cord, and these are lovely. And the wax cord is really versatile for macrame and for kumihimo, isn't it?
This is brilliant because this was I wasn't very precise with what I was trying to say last time I did this, but the actual, you can melt this with your heat tool, and with heat you can actually melt this cord into each other. This type
they fuse together.
They fuse together. So instead of having to use your glue, which is fine, or some people use nail varnish even, when you use your heat tool with this, which I'll show you mine in a minute, or thread zapper, you can actually finish off and it melts together. It's the sort of material that will melt together. So if you're adding, say you're doing a kumihimo and you want to add your end cap, instead of sort of messing about with glue, because I tend to glue my hand to the table and things, I'm not great with glue. This is fantastic. It will just melt it together. I know, I go glue, my husband goes, you're not using glue again, are you? Yes, actually I am. So this is great because I'm a professional, really.
I was just going to say, you're a pro.
I'm a pro. But this is great because when you're using heat, it gives you a lovely, neat finish. So imagine that I've sort of gone all the way down. I've decided that's sort of as much as I want. You could cut nice and close, glue, and then you'd have to leave until it had completely dried before you cut really close, or it will unravel.
Okay.
And it's absolutely fine to do that if you haven't got a zapper. But I'll show you what I mean with a zapper. All you do is you press down on your...
so you've got a little button that you're pressing down.
Now I've got smoke there coming off, so you can see that it's ready. And if you put it in, I'm going to try not to lean forward, it just takes it away. And you can tidy up any ends.
It's so simple.
You see it melt, so I don't need any glue or anything that's going to hold. Same on the other side. I love this tool. It's really, really handy. And then just neaten off.
We will get some more of the zapper in as soon as possible as well. It's such a popular tool. It comes in and it goes back out again. So, we'll do our very, very best to get some more of those the zappers back into stock, because lots of people have said the same, especially with these threads and these cords. And these are brand new cords I'm about to introduce to you. Brand new colours that you have. You've got your baby pinks, you've got those lavender tones. I mean, that is the misty mauve that we've just been talking about, isn't it? You know, get the Pantone back out again, just because this is the colour that we've got to be translating into what you're expecting to see into your fashion, and this is the colours. I might flip that over and you can see all the colours there as well. Look, you can really see. Actually, I could match them up, couldn't I? I could go there That's there. I'd say that's there. Actually, that's probably there as well. Got those colours there. Yeah, I'm going to go there. And then the oranges go there. Look.
Perfect.
How wonderful is that? How wonderful is that combination? You've got some amazing deals. If I just hold it like that, you'll really be able to see all of those colours of autumn and winter that we're expecting to see heading into the fashion world, heading into the likes of upholstery, etc. You know, designers are influenced by Pantone. Pantone are the colour gurus of the fashion and the design world, and these colours are really capturing those colours wonderfully well within this one deal. And this is a one deal offer, brand new waxed cotton cord, so a different texture again, and you will feel the difference. You'll definitely feel the difference in comparison to our other wax cord, because it's definitely a bit more of a, I don't know,
it's got sheen on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, there is a different gloss to it, and you have this opportunity. It's going to be gone before I even know it. 1 mil gauge, 10 meters of each, and your deal today, brand new waxed cotton cord, $12.95 for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 meters of your brand new waxed cotton cord for just $12.95. 70 meters of brand new waxed cord, and the cotton finish gives it that real sense of tactility. I mean, cotton is one of those really soft and tactile ingredients anyway, isn't it?
It really is, and it's kind of quite a luxurious feel to this. So and also, you know, this is the colours of the clothes that are going to come into the shop, so people are going to want to wear jewellery to match their clothes.
Totally.
So if you want a reminder of what the colours are, if you get this and you can think, you sort of match your gemstones up, and then you've got an idea of where you're going maybe in the future seasons if you make to sell. But aren't they pretty colours? Like, sometimes the colours come out for next season. I think, oh, okay, but these are gorgeous.
No, I just think they're lovely, and I love the combinations that you could mix and match with. You know, brown and pink, who would put it together? But when you see this mix, I mean, could you do a beautiful cord thread design with this beautiful bronze and the pinks? That's gorgeous. If anybody said to me bronze and pink, and I'd go, really? And then I'll look at that and go, oh, really? That's beautiful. That's the thing about really, really exciting deals like this one, is that it's going to really push the boundaries of where you want to begin and where you want to explore and go for it while we've got these new deals in. Because as I say, once these kind of packs are gone, then who knows when we then get them next in. You know, as a business, we are always evolving. You know, one of the things that I think a lot of people love about it is that we're always evolving with our products. We're always trying to bring you something different. So in all honesty, you know, new deals are often only deals, one-off deals. If you do want to join us, $12.95. Could you imagine twisting them all together? I mean, literally taking 3 or 4 of the colours and then twisting them together. Could you twist them like on something like a wire twister? Could you do that?
I can't see why not. And another just easy way to do it, if you haven't learnt your knots yet, is just to get lengths, overhand knot, put your crimps on the end, hold it, and then just add some gemstones in between the knots.
Oh, easy.
And that's very trendy. Lots of people wear that, and then you can have lots of colour in there, and you don't have to even know any techniques to do that, as long as you can do an overhand shoelace knot. See, that's beautiful. And then you could add a contrasting colour in there, like orange.
Yes.
They all go together really beautifully.
See, there's colours there that were coming together, and I'd go, gosh, I'd never ever expect to see those together. But when I see them, I go, oh, that works for me. Yeah. Fantastic qualities and flying out, and rightly so. Brand new waxed cotton cord. You have a wonderful mix of your lavenders with then your oranges. And what's the colour of the orange that they call it? Oh, now they've got 2 different shades. They've got Aurora Red, which is more like a burnt orangey red, and then they've got Sangria, which is definitely, you know, dramatic. So yeah, all of the different looks, all the different colours coming together here. Fantastic impact. If you do want to join us, I've got loads of people asking me about the findings. I sent a little Facebook post of some findings that we've got coming up later, and I've got lots of people apparently messaging into the studio going, Vix has showed something. When's she doing it? 11 o'clock is the answer. 11 o'clock, and it is going to to be a mega findings thing. It's such a mega findings pack that we couldn't describe it as anything other than a really weird way for, and it just goes on and on, because it's a star buy, it's a mega deal, it's a findings frenzy, it's a super stash of findings frenzy offer that is a star buy that is just amazing. That's it. We couldn't be anything other than concise. If you do want to join us, great deal on that brand new wax cord, and it's time for the Wall of Fame. I've got to say, we got asked about the earrings that I was wearing. These are the earrings from the kit as well. Yeah. I do beg your pardon that I didn't mention that, so I just wanted to clarify for those of you who are asking about the earrings that I'm wearing. Just one of those beautiful big yellow drops onto the chain and onto shepherd hooks.
Yeah, that's what it is, onto a pin.
So that's the earrings that I'm wearing. 292, Tracy. Tracy says hello. She says she's copied this bracelet from Mark's Macramé DVD, and she says she hopes we like it. She's wishing everybody good luck for all the entrants, but she says she would like a win, which is fair. And she says, keep up the good work, JM, and we'll certainly do our best. You keep up the good work, because that's a great way to be inspired. And I know Mark's DVD, we've got some new Macramé DVD to look forward to, because we filmed it just the other day. Inside scoop there. 297 you are, Tracy.
I've got 295 here. Quadrant weave bracelets, agate and the strand spacers, adventurine and hematite tubes, mystic quartz and tanzanite. I was going to sell the 3 bracelets, but the tanzanite is mine.
Good luck.
And that's from Anne. Anne, they're gorgeous. I
Fantastic.
can see why.
Keep them all, Anne. Keep them all. I've got Jean, and she says, good morning, friends. Here is my latest creative endeavour. A 4-strand necklace rosary chain using beautiful amethyst nuggets and small pearls, plus a bracelet using the same design. My youngest daughter has put in her order for a choker necklace using the same technique. Everything's from JM as usual, and love and best wishes. Well, Jean, that is wonderful. I'm not surprised that you've got orders already coming in. Yeah, there's just a real sense of luxury. And if you like rosary links like this, you're going to love the finest pack at 11 o'clock. Trust me, it will sell out. It's going to be a mega one. So if you like that rosary link, and like Jean probably had to invest a long time to be able to create each link, we've done the work for you. Coming up later on.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. 296. Ooh, very autumnal, that's gorgeous. Hi all, from Philip in Staffordshire. I was messing with a piece of wire and came up with this. I hope it's good enough for the Wall of Fame. It's red jasper, faceted tiger's eye with a beaver pearl in the middle. Philip, that's absolutely gorgeous.
That is glorious.
We look at designer feel. That's really unusual.
Yeah, fantastic idea.
296.
And I've got Jackie in Derbyshire. She says, hi all. She says her entry this week, a simple necklace of round agate and beautiful spacer beads. The agate is so lovely, I didn't have to do much and managed to make earrings, matching earrings from the same strand. Thank you so much for the hours of entertainment and wonderful bargains you offer. Hoping for a win so I can buy more goodies. Oh, good on you, Jackie. And that's a beautiful true blue quality to your jewellery. As you say, sometimes just let those bands just be unique. You know, banded agate is wonderful. 299 is your number. But we've got loads still to look forward to, including the elite Ethiopian Opal. Price tag on this, $77.99 was going to be the price tag. I repeat, was going to be the price tag, but not anymore. We only have 30, that is one of our elite strands, 30 to offer. That's it. And it is going to be fast and furious when you find out just how low we can go.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals. This week, JewelleryMaker has an exclusive offer running for all our customers.
Our pick of the week is an amazing Get Started with Jewellery Making bundle. This incredible value for money bumper pack includes a toolkit, beading trays, threading material, gemstones, display stands, gift boxes, findings and the 4th birthday DVD collection. All of this for just $84.95. This limited offer is great for beginners or simply to stock up on all your jewellery making essentials. To get your hands on this deal, simply contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
Here at JewelleryMaker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
Only 30 to offer. 30, that's it. One of the smallest elite quantities that we have for you within our whole range. Those of you who know us well enough know that we have a massive following. We have over 40,000 people following us on Facebook these days. So, I mean, the principle is that we have a lot of people watching on a Saturday, and we know that 30 is not going to be enough to go around. We appreciate that it's first come, first served, and the deal that we're about to do makes it even more of a reactionary opportunity. You've got to know that this is elite high grade opal, and when we start to give you Ethiopian opal, I mean, it's a gemstone that at the moment is the talking point of some of the biggest jewelers around. I was at the GIA not so long ago, the Gemological Institute of America, and one of the biggest talking points was this gemstone, because some of the big Bond Street, the Hatton Garden jewelers are working with this gemstone. It is a mega gemstone of the moment. A lot of people saying it's the stone of choice for 2014 because it's become such almost it's got its own story of desirability. I have got a lot of people waiting, I mean literally waiting to find out what we're about to do. This is a price point that we have never done before in terms of this grade of stone. I mean, this is sitting alongside, you know, the £180 worth of diamonds kind of a strand. We literally are taking it to the highest order of opal that we've ever done, and these are perfect rounds. They are classic perfect rounds, 3mm to 6mm round. October's birthstone, so again, anybody who's wanted to go for an elite look for an October birthstone, this is it. This is your selection. 30 only. That is 30, one stop. That's it, one drop that we're going to do. Your price tag, okay, I've already got people allocating, I've already got people confirming on this, and we've got to remind ourselves that with the amount of people who watch on a Saturday morning here on JewelleryMaker, 30 is, it's a drop in the ocean of a kind of quantity. The price tag that we should be holding on this, and this is an absolute price point that came in and we was like, yep, that's the price we should be holding, and a price tag that you're about to see that has absolutely no need at all. An amazing opportunity for you, dropping £40 lower, £40 lower than we should be at, and we've got you a chance of a true lifetime of opal wow factor. These are classic rounds of Ethiopian opal, a gemstone of the highest order. At present time, there literally isn't a gemstone bigger than this stone. Hatton Garden Jewellers, Bond Street Jewellers, just a couple of months ago when I was in a meeting with them, we're talking about this gemstone. This gemstone and tanzanite were the biggest topics. Bicolour tanzanite at the moment is a massive topic. Ethiopian opal is a massive topic for jewellers across the world. $37.95, we're taking a huge £40 price plummet. I mean, that's like Tom Dearly diving from the highest board and doing a mega flip into the pool. We have plummeted that. That's a technical, obviously. A mega flip is a technical word. Yes, I've been asked to comment on the Olympics next time. I've said I'll think about it. 30. He's done a really big jump and he's not going to do a belly flop. Woo! $37.95 is all you pay. We are diving the price £40 lower than we should be, and as I say, there was only 30 to allocate. Web buys and form bidders both coming in on this deal. This has got to be the highest order of Ethiopian opal. The reason we're taking that £40 down is because, quite simply, if we can drive the price lower, we'll do it. Right? £77.95 is a price point that really takes you to what do you think? It takes you to a really identity of what order of grade that you would expect your opal to be. And if I just rotate this, just so you can see all the gemstones, just so you can see what I mean by the opalescence, it's mystical, it's enchanting, it's mesmeric. The qualities of opalescence that you have here are truly ethereal. That's the word I think I've been trying to find. Ethereal. There's this real sense of mystical, out of this world quality, and opalescence has that natural tendency anyway, but this grade is the highest order, and as I say, £77, which is the price that we could have held at easily, is not a price tag that really is relative to the kind of business that you know that we are. If we can take you lower, we'll take you lower. If we can seize a fiver off, we'll take a fiver off. If we can take £40 off, we'll take £40 off. That's the way we play it, and that's our openness to who we are as a business. If we can't do it, we won't do it, because you know that's how open we are. And I've always said to you, you know, the nicest thing is that you know where you stand with us. Is that the nicest part about, in my mind, about who we are as a business is that if we can do a great price, and if we can take the price lower, that's what you'll get, right? And that's the openness of the deal that you've got there. And I guess in some ways, if you have got the luxury of opal like that, you're going to be working with sterling silver, aren't you? You're definitely going to be getting your sterling silver. I do have these wonderful, can I just quickly show these S shapes? Now, fantastic, because I was just going to say, these would be a wonderful addition to your, they're great weight. That's a lot of silver, you know. Not too heavy to be, you know, cumbersome. 4 grams. Oh my good. You can feel the weight. You can feel the weight. Oh my goodness me. I just want to feel the weight of these. Oh my goodness me. They are fantastic. So you have here your S shape. Let me just hold these like so. S-shaped, twisted design. These are over 1.3 grams per clasp. I mean, that's kind of akin to perhaps what you'd expect for a full necklace chain from elsewhere. You know, a gram of silver is easily a necklace chain from other jewellers' shops. So you know, you've got a lot, and I do mean literally a lot of silver creating your clasp, and there's a sense of real luxury about these. These are nice and thick. You know, there's a sense of wearability about these, and practicality, and you know, the thickness of your clasp is really essential to the wearability of your jewellery, isn't it? And so you've got 3 of these solid sterling silver clasps. If I get the tweezers and just hold them so that my fingers are not in the way, just so you can see the size of these. There we go. Fantastic qualities. The size of these are 6 mil, so they are going to be dramatic. And I guess if I just dropped in the opal, you can get a sense of how luxurious that combination will be when you've got your opal and then your sterling silver S-clasp. That would be an elite piece of jewellery. And if you're trying to buy this type of combination of gemstones of the highest order and silverwork of the highest order, I mean, think about the price tag you would be expected to pay for those ingredients, let alone for the craftsmanship that people obviously charge for, and rightly so. You should always charge for your craftsmanship. You're about to get an amazing deal here. I do have already queues on the phone lines of over 90 seconds, so please do be patient. It is a free phone number that you're dialing. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can join us at JewelleryMaker.com. With a couple of clicks you could be making your purchase. We're talking about 4 grams of silver. You're not buying 1, you're not buying 2, you're getting 3 amazing clasps for just $9.95. Don't forget, these are sterling silver. This is a precious metal commodity that you've got here, and you've got it for just $9.95. My goodness me, we're making a difference. An absolute deal. There really is a sense. There really is a sense of quality to these, not just in the way that they look, because you can see that they're a thick clasp, because clasp has to be a practical aspect to your jewellery. But for me, it's about the way they feel as well, and you can really get that quality of feel to your jewellery based on the weight of a clasp. And Deb, that is so important, isn't it? You know, to really indulge on the weight of a clasp.
Oh yeah, because then, you know, if you're going to buy a strand like, say, the opal or a lot of the other, you know, pure class, I would call it, you need to put, yeah, you can put a sterling silver clasp on that, you know, but why? It doesn't sort of justify the strand. So you sell that as a high-end piece.
Exactly.
You want it to look high-end from start to finish.
Absolutely. You know, one of the things that we always say with our sister channel of Gems is that you have to show the whole of the jewellery, because our jewellery is always attentive to the clasp as much as it is to the rest of the jewellery that we're selling. You know, you might have the highest order gemstones, but you've got to show every part of the jewellery, and the clasp is so important because it reminds you of the quality of the piece that you're purchasing as a whole. You know, that final flourish, the clasp is a massive, gosh, look at the multi-buys I've got coming through here. Oh, how lovely to have your company today. I've got multi-buys in London, multi-buys in Surrey, multi-buys in Middlesex, multi-buy in Fife, multi-buys in Avon, multi-buys in Kent, multi-buys, oh, another multi-buy in Kent, they're coming through. If you do want to join us, now is the time to do so. I love the nice little twist formation, and I like the fact that you've also got a loop at the end of the design. It almost gives you the option to give a little bit of extra detail, doesn't it? You know, add a gemstone or an additional tag. And of course we have these wonderful additional oh, I'm not allowed to show it. Okay, I almost went to 11 o'clock. Anybody who wants to know what's beside me here, right? It's here, and I know it's baiting a lot of our jewellery makers who have not seen anything like this before. Go to Vicki Carr Presenter on Facebook, and I've taken a picture and I've posted it. But I did it because Dion wanted to keep it as a surprise. Okay, Dion, whatever. Yeah, she's like, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, Vicki Carr Presenter, go to my Facebook page, and I posted a picture of this about 5 minutes before we came to air. Hence, that's how I got away with doing it. But that is going to be... that's what I was doing. Exactly. Yeah. Just look, you could add in just one little additional charm, which would be just a lovely addition, wouldn't it? Just adding a little bit of colour, or, you know, a texture or something different. Gosh, more multi-buys coming through now. Congratulations to Diane. Buys in Northamptonshire, buys in Yorkshire, buys in Lancashire multi-buying as well. Hello, Carol. Nice to have your company today. Now, don't forget you're getting 3 for $9.95. And again, the quality and the feel of these really are going to make a difference. And I also think with the size, you know, whether you're going to do like more of a smaller piece and make the clasp clasp a centerpiece, you know, because the quality of the clasp is so good, you could use your smaller gems and make this the center, the aspect of design. But actually with your larger gems, look at the larger gems, right? You need a heavy clasp to work with a heavy feature gemstone. Nothing wrong. Oh yes, look at this tiger's eye. Nothing wrong with working with heavy gems as long as you've got the right clasps. You've got the $9.95 as your price point for your sterling silver. These are sterling silver. 95 is representative of 92.5% pure silver that sits within your sterling silver design. And you have here your S hooks. And it's exactly the same principles as a standard clasp, isn't it? Yeah. With the jump rings, etc. Somebody's just texted in and said, I've never worked with an S clasp. How does it work? It's the same principle, isn't it?
Yeah, you have one half of the clasp on one side, and then all you do is take your jump ring on the other side and just feed it round and it stays together. If I was using that, I'd use it asymmetrically on the side as a focal point. And then because of those little extra holes, you could have little clusters, and you've got a big piece of weighty sterling silver there for everybody to see as the focal point of your necklace.
Absolutely. You know, if I put that against the neckline now, just that, you know, and as I say, sometimes clasps are hidden away, but if you look at the biggest designers, right, that's the last thing that they do. They make their clasps much more of a centerpiece. You can see that as that's going to be dramatic, isn't it? Fantastic. $9.95 is all you pay on that deal. Huge congratulations for you. Huge congratulations. Right then, loads of people excited about the next deal I'm about to introduce to you, because if you try and do the maths on it, it just doesn't make sense. If you try and do the maths on this deal, you'll know that something along the lines has gone very, very wrong in a very, very right kind of a way. Because what we're about to do is go lower than you will ever anticipate a deal going. Let's do it. I have got for you one of the most extraordinarily unexpected deals of the weekend. This is going to be one of those deals that you buy and you just keep on going, that did happen, did it? That did happen. I did do that, didn't I? JewelleryMaker did make that happen, right? If you want the bag, and everybody talks about the bag, this is the one that everybody loves working with. You can guarantee that our guest designers have got 2 or 3 of these in their storeroom. Why? Because it keeps everything organized. You know, if you've got all of your different tools, you can display them and they're easy to get at. You've got closed pouches as well as an open well here. And of course, storage-wise, this is going to be a mega opportunity. Now, you've got access on the website to now know what price tag we're about to reveal. And it's the most ridiculous opportunity. Now, don't just buy for yourself, right? Don't just buy one, buy 2s and 3s, because the deal that you're about to get is too good to buy one, right? It is too big an offer from us to you to buy one of these. Buy 2s, buy 3s. Think of Christmas. Think of the time, how you would like to present on Christmas Day. Something that's going to cost you less than £10. Less than £10. You're about to give somebody the chance to get a brand new hobby and give them something that they'll really treasure. Something that is so substantial. I mean, I spent £10 the other day for a gift for a friend of mine, and I spent £10, and I felt like I needed to spend another £10 to make it look like I'd spent £10. Do you know what I mean? Do you know sometimes when you buy something that costs £10, it doesn't look like it's £10, so you kind of feel like, oh, I don't want to hand that as a gift because it looks like I've been stingy. So therefore, I buy something else that then costs another tenner. So I've actually spent 20 quid on a gift that really could have cost me a tenner. I've already got allocation. I've got masses yielding out at the moment on our website, because everybody on our web has got instant access. Whoa! Look at how many I've just been shown. Dion gives me all the info in my ear, so I get all of the info as she's talking, and then she tries to show me up on the screens the reaction that we get on the web and on the phone lines. Hecky thump. Congratulations, Lynn, Grace, Chris, Martina, Stella, Susan, Philip. These are all web buyers, right? This is all web. If you're joining us on the phone lines, get dialing now, because web is just picking up on this deal because it's such a mega one. The bag itself is $9.95, okay? So just to clarify, buying this bag on its own on our website is $9.95. $9.95, which is an awesome deal for a bag that does so much, and that is so easy wear. I mean, when you look at this bag, you would probably hand over 20 or 30 pounds for this bag on a normal day, easily, because it does everything that it should do, and it's such a good looking. I mean, I like bags that look good. Oh my goodness me! Whoop whoop! Got two. Well, please, and that's Sue in West Yorkshire. Look, this Sue's on the web, and she knows the price tag. Here's another one, Martina coming in. She says, "Hi Vix, that's Christmas sorting for two of my nieces." Exactly. Oh, what a brilliant idea to introduce. You know, a little bit of, if you know anybody, any of your children or your grandchildren, and you know, relatives, etc., who have been into bead, you know, the those bracelets that all the kids are doing.
The loom.
That's it, the looming. Right, then they're going to love making jewellery, aren't they? They're going to love it. Imagine giving them a handful of beads and some elastic, and then giving them that as a Christmas gift. What a great idea. Great idea. You know, doesn't just have to be, really? Ollie's saying that he bought a baby bag very similar to this, you know, like a nappy with all the different compartments and stuff. He said it was £40. What? How much? Ollie. Oh my goodness me. This is an introduction to who we are as a business. This is multi-buying essentials. Don't buy one, don't buy two, buy threes and fours on this deal, because it doesn't get much bigger and it doesn't get much better. You buy the bag on its own on our website is £9.95. We're introducing this as a deal, as a one-off Saturday exclusive offer, and I have to say I don't believe that we'll have anything left on this deal, because it's such a mega offer. Saturday showcase offer where you get the bag, which should be $9.95. You then going to get the bracelet tray, which of course is perfect for anybody who wants to do the different varieties of sizes bracelets, and then on top of that you're also going to get your jewellery tray as well, with all the measurements for necklines, etc. You've got all of these. What's this say? Jay in Kent, makeup holder for my teenage. Perfect. Oh, my makeup at the moment is just so. My daughter, I mean, my daughter's only 6, so she has, like, you know, like the girls, like, you know, little makeup, pink makeup and all of that stuff. That would be wonderful to make it more organised. Oh yes, please. But for me, with all of the little brushes and stuff like that, that's a fantastic idea. My makeup bag, anybody who sees me whenever they meet me goes, what is in that bag? It's such a, this would be a great idea for makeup bag. Jay, that's fantastic. Buy 2s and 3s. Think about, you know, keeping yourself organised. You know, I know that Mark often says that he uses these kind of storage bags for his potting shed. Yeah. You know, putting all of the little additions, you know, the smaller things that you're going to get lost, you know, put them in one area, you know, just have it all stored together. You've got a fantastic treat right now. Think about this deal, not just for you, but actually for you and everyone, for your Christmas gifts. Get yourself sorted, because the mega deal is about to take place. The bag itself is $9.95 by itself on our website right now. For everything that you're about to own, how about this? Bag yourself a bargain. You've got it all for $7.95. Now, do you see what I mean by if you're trying to do the maths on this, there is no maths that makes sense. When you know that the bag is $9.95 and then we've taken the deal to $7.95 and you're also getting the 2 trays as well, that's not a lot of sense. But it is very sensible to get on this deal straight away. Very sensible indeed. I mean, for this kind of a price point for Christmas, and I mean, I'm just thinking about, you know, all of the children that you know have got into these elastic bands. Yes. You know, if you think about all of the kids who are literally, every single one of my daughter's friends are into jewellery making these days. They love it, which is fantastic, because I think, you know, dexterity, creativity, for kids, attention and concentration, you know, it really is a fantastic thing for the kids to have got into. And I think to take your children to another dynamic, you know, this would be brilliant. You know, take your gemstones. It doesn't have to be expensive. You know, put maybe 2 or 3 little strands in there, add a bit of elastic into that, and you know, you're giving somebody the chance to make genuine difference. Could you imagine what your kids or your grandchildren or your friends' kids are going to think when you present something that is going to cost you $7.95? You know, maybe, as I say, put a handful of gemstones in for a tenner, a bit of elastic in there. You're going to present something. It's going to look like you spent 30 or 40 or 50 pounds, isn't it? And what's the most essential part about what we provide in our bags especially is that we know they have to be durable. We know they have to be hard wearing, they have to be practical. So very, very important. We have got 897 to allocate. Now, most people would go, oh, how many? I go, not enough. Not enough for a deal like this one, not enough to go around, because the fact of the matter is that I've seen deals of over 1,000, right, that have been nowhere near this kind of mega deal that have sold out. So with that in mind, a mega deal like this, a Saturday Saver Showcase offer, that is probably as mega as we're going to do. Because the bag itself has been it's probably been one of our most iconic bags within our whole collection, and now we're taking you to a price point that you could never ever expect. $7.95 for the whole deal there. And let's have a look. Anne says, been pulling together a starter set for my sister's Christmas. Perfect to complete this prezi. Thank you. That's Anne. I couldn't agree more, and I mean, this is just a brilliant way to introduce somebody to maybe give them a DVD. Oh, stop! I've had an idea. Scott is my manager. Scott's just in the gallery right now. Scott, I'm going to ask you to give me the nod whether I can do this. And if I say it live on air, you're going to have to say yes, you do know, don't you? Okay, I'm going to say, can we say to everybody who's making their purchase that we'll give them the free tutorial booklet and DVD if they're giving it as a gift? Yes? Right, you need to ask the call centre. Right, you can't do it on the web. Right, you must ask the call centre. You must ask the call centre. You can't do it on the web because we don't have access to that kind of click and make it happen. Speak to the call centre. It's a free phone number that you're dialing. Right, if you're going to do this as a gift, who was it? Was it Anne who said that she's doing this for her sister? Right, Anne, just speak to our call centre because this is a great get started. And as I say, for me, add a couple of gemstones and some elastic, and you're introducing people to a whole new ream of jewellery making. For $7.95, we will give you the free tutorial booklet and DVD as well. So we'll give you this for free with your parcel. Now that's your tutorial booklet. This is pretty much an hour-long DVD of how-tos and how-not-tos. We will put this in with the deal if you ask for it. Now I reiterate, and I'm going to say this, and I know I've said it 4 times already, but I'm going to say it one more time. You have to ask for the DVD and the booklet to go with it. If you're buying 3 for gifts, ask for 3 and we'll send you 3, right? Because what a wonderful way to introduce somebody to something so exciting for their jewellery making. How wonderful to be able to introduce something that you know is so rewarding. I mean, when I started on JewelleryMaker 4 years ago, I don't think I ever anticipated the impact it would have on me, you know, in terms of, I know I'm not a natural creative, I'm not somebody who naturally leans towards, you know, makings, and I don't have that tendency. My sister has all of that kind of amazingness, but even for somebody like me who's very limited in my creativity, I find jewellery making so rewarding. You know, I've got a day off with the kids tomorrow. What are we going to do? We're going to try something new. We're going to do something different. We're going to jewellery make with shrink plastic. I never thought, you know, 4 years ago that I'd ever do that with the kids. So it's just a wonderful way of introducing whatever the age group, you know, whether you know it's going to be a great gift for your sister, or whether it's going to be a great gift for your daughter or your granddaughter. It's going to be a great way to introduce, or of course your sons and your godsons, etc. You know, that's the nice thing as the bead looms have taken off, but not just for girls. And I think that's really essential to be clear. Jewellery making's for everyone. Jewellery making, old, young, boys and girls, it doesn't matter. It's about just finding and tapping into your creativity. This would be a wonderful way to do it. We will give you the booklet DVD for free if you ask for it. Hi Vicki, can you tell me how many pockets are on the bag? Yes, I can, absolutely. Where should I start? Let's start somewhere where I can come back to. Okay, so that's 2, 4. Now I'm going to say open pockets because I'll come back to the closed pockets. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 open pockets, and 2 closed pockets, and then the big well. So 16 pockets in total, 2 of them are closed. As I say, nice Velcro closed pockets. Still plenty of space for your mobile phone, or, you know, if you wanted to keep things, you know, looked after. Let's have a look. Thanks, Vicki, Brackets, and the JM team. Yeah, don't think that I've made this deal up, because I'd like to say that I'm just the messenger. Let's have a look. I have been running out of space / storage for gemstones. Now I'll be able to see my coffee table again. Ah, yes. Ah, my dinner table my dining table at the moment. Oh, if only I knew what it actually looked like underneath. Yeah, sometimes I've got a really nice clean table. It makes my whole soul feel very peaceful. And then other times I look around and go, yeah, somewhere underneath there is a table. Let's have a look. Dawn's just said, bagged myself a bargain. Brilliant deal, girls. And that's Dawn and Leeds. Dawn, lovely to have your company today. This is, I'll give you, as I'm driving past Leeds, I'll give you a wave. Will you do the same there, Deb, as well?
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, we'll give you a quick wave. This is a fantastic offer. It really is a mega deal. Now look, we started with 897. Is that right? We started with 897. We're now down to 491. Now that's just because the computer can't keep up with the amount of people who are bagging multi-purchasing. Because of course, if I have, say, three people buying, but they're all buying 3 bags, that's actually that we've sold 369. We've sold 9, but the computer kind of finds that quite difficult to cogitate. It doesn't work very well when it's on multi-purchases. And I have to say, most of these, can I say, if I read out the quantities, 2, 4, 4, 2, 3, 3, 6, 2, 2, 2, that's not Morse code or anything like that. That's the quantities that people are buying. Yeah. Yasmin in Leicestershire has bought 6. I love that idea. I think it's brilliant. Let's have a look. Paul. Hello, Paul. He says, hi, Vicky. Just got one for my girlfriend. See, in the good books without having to spend a fortune. Looking forward to discovering the world of jewellery making. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And as I say, don't forget to ask. JewelleryMaker Get Started booklet and DVD comes free of charge with your purchase first time round. But if you've already bought from us before, sorry, I've just caught my microphone, but if you've just bought from us before, you know, you're one of our regular viewers and you'd like to do this as a gift for somebody else, just ask for this DVD and booklet and we'll put it as part of the deal, right? We can't do it automatically, right? But what we can say is if you ask for it, you can get it, right? So you get all of that together. And if you are new to Jewellery Maker, an hour-long DVD of introducing you to the how-tos and how not tos. And look, once you've got the basics, it's fantastic. Once you've got the basics, look at this. We'll give you step-by-step instruction. Just keep on watching that quantity because it's still going down and I've got about a queue of 4 to 5 minutes on the phone lines. 4 to 5 minutes on the free phone number there. So just patience, that's all. I'm sorry that you're having to wait, but we'll promise you will be rewarded by this great deal. Now look, we've got all of the basics, how to get started, how to create a basic loop, how to create a wrapped loop, a knot elastic. Of course, I was saying about giving gifts for Christmas to introduce, you know, the jewellery making to people. This is the technique that you need. I mean, literally, gemstones, elastic, and a technique like this. Do you have somebody who's really difficult to buy for? I have quite a lot of people like that. My Auntie Chris is quite difficult to buy for because she's a great. What's this? Dion just read something out in my ear and I was like, what have you just said there? We've got messages galore coming in, loads and loads of messages, loads of popular. This piece has been really popular and the response has been fantastic, which is lovely. Thanks so much for getting in touch with us today. What a great offer, love it. That's Gertrude in Cheshire, great to have your company. And thank God, morning ladies, this is Emma in Tyne-Away. Good morning, Emma. She says, my friend stole my bag for when she has a new baby grandson. They are multifunction bags, exactly. Well, that's what Ollie was saying, is that he has a bag very similar to this, and it has, you know, the nappies in the middle, and then you know the nappy rash creams and all of that. Yeah, if you want Okay, yes. So a couple of people are asking if I want the CD. Oh, here it is. Kim in Bristol. She says DVD. Beg your pardon. And I have got this for a customer who has asked me to put together a starter kit for his daughter. Please, could you send me the free CD and magazine? Right, Kim in Bristol. If you've purchased on the web, it won't come automatically. Right, we can't just send it out automatically with the deal. So all you need to do is dial the number at the bottom of the screen. It's a free phone number. That's it. It's a free phone number. So you're investing your time, not your money on the lines and the lanes. I went very northern there. Then you'll get the DVD and the booklet free of charge. Totally free of charge. I mean, even if you're new from JewelleryMaker and you want to actually get this deal, that'll come automatically anyway. But if you're new to JewelleryMaker and perhaps you don't want to make a purchase, but you want to see whether this is the kind of thing that you could do, the answer is we will send this out free of charge to you just to show you how easy jewellery making is. You know, just with a free phone number. So you may as well give it a go. Let's have a look at watching JM as I set up for the last summer party before uni starts again. Exciting. Oh my goodness me, Victoria in Kent. And somebody has said this is the last weekend of summer.
Oh, is it? Yeah, but that's good because then we've got all the exciting autumn jewellery to make and Christmas jewellery and Christmas decorations. So I do actually quite like what's coming. I do too. I'm normally hanging on for dear life on summer. You know what I'm like? I am literally sun goddess, and I like to be warm. I'm always cold, and so I like summertime because it keeps me warm. Yeah. Okay, hang on a minute. Erin in Cheshire. Okay. Just bought this for Linda. She's going to give me a great time tonight because of this. Okay. That's going to be great jewellery making together tonight, isn't it? That's going to be brilliant. You're going to have loads and loads of jewellery making together. That'll be brilliant. Lovely. Yeah, like beading and threading. I have no idea what that means. We've got Jenny. Jenny, hello. Hi, Jenny. She says, hi, Vicky. That bag would be perfect for holding my paint brushes. I never even thought of that. I mean, really, when you think about it, you know, any crafting, Jenny, isn't it? You know, painting brushes, because these are wonderful, wonderful holding. And if I just show you there, you know, that's, and actually the wells are deep enough to be able to hold those into place, aren't they? Yeah, but you could put your nail varnishes and nail files in there as well. Well, look at how sturdy that bag is. Look at how, because obviously the base is quite, it's you know, it's sturdy. You know, normally if you had, and that's quite a heavy ruler, normally that would be a bag that flops over. But actually, look at that. That's not moving anywhere. That's the sturdiness, and that's again the practicality. Again, you know, like makeup, and lots of people saying the makeup is something that they could, hair, etc. It's a great gift, just a great potential idea for a variety of reasons, isn't it? You know, when you said, I hear being cold, my hands are really cold, I'm just going to warm them up on my cup. Let's have a look. Karen says, thanks to Deb for showing last week how easy it is to kumihimo. Finally got used my disc and cords and made my first bracelet. Yay! Oh, gonna try macrame now. Well done. We said that last week. It was just, we wanted to go back to basics with kumihimo to really just remind people how easy it is once you get started. Oh yeah, and you don't need to. You know, us designers like to get really excited and do weird and wonderful things to get everybody ideas, but sometimes we forget that we've got loads of new people that just want to know how to do it. And I don't do weird and wonderful things really with my kumihimo. It's enough for me to just do the basic braid because I think it looks lovely. So well done, yay! Oh, that's fantastic. And thanks so much for getting in, because that was me and Thee again, you know, 2 Saturdays in a row. I know, are you sick of me? It's more like, I think they're probably everybody's sick of me. Good news is that I've got a day off. What's this say? Oh, Ted says, I'll keep your hands warm, Vicky. Oh, thanks, Ted. Ted, seriously, all I can say is that my hands are continuously cold. Sorry, I just realised. Sorry, move that on. Okay. Whew. Is it getting hot in here?
getting a little bit warm now. Thanks for that, Ted. You've made me blush so I can warm my hands on my face now. Yes, thanks for that. Going to use mine for a knitting bag, and that's Pam in Hampshire. Actually, my mum used to be a prolific knitter. I mean, honestly, she was like Speedy Gonzales. You know, she's one of those kind of knitters. You know, those knitters that you can watch and go, wow, you're faster than a machine. And she hasn't done knitting for ages, and I've been encouraging her to try and just, you know, chill out and spread out, you know, spend a little time doing things that she used to do years ago that she used to love doing. And actually, this would be a really nice gift for her. Mum, if you're watching, do you want me to grab you one? My mum probably is watching now as well, because she's got the kids for me. So, Mum, if you want one, then just send a message in. I've got my phone beside me, and if there's one left, I'll send you one, all right? I'll grab you one. Fantastic. So Ted has just messaged in again, and she's just given me his mobile number.
Woo! You've pulled.
Power grab for Ted. Thanks, Ted. Thanks, Ted. Power grab. Oh yeah. Thanks, Ted. That's brilliant. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Oh, there's me mum. There's me mum. I just said to her, can you message in? There's me mum to message in. And she said, yes, that'd be lovely. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay then. Perfect. I'll grab you one of those if there's one left. There's one left. Yeah, that was only a message to me mum though. Obviously phones are not allowed in the studio on a normal day-to-day basis. The reason mine's there is because
of emergencies.
Of emergencies, thank you. That's the reason. Okay, $7.95 is all you pay. New to JewelleryMaker storage bag. You've got the bracelet. I've been asked, is it waterproof? Do you know what? I think it is actually, because it has like a waxy finish to it. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty. Do you want me to get some water to try? Maybe not. But the inside, I would say no. It has got that lining, that like glossy lining. But the external, I'd say yes, it is, because it has got that waxy finish to it. So we've definitely got that quality. I do know that there's a couple of our viewers who have used these bags for fishing as well, you know, for all of the extra little bits and pieces that are needed. So there's so many different ways of using this bag, and not just for jewellery making. $7.95, and the quantity is just, it's heaving out. And I know we've talked about the bags, and in some ways I've kind of done the trays a disservice, haven't I? So let me just apologise, because I know the bag's brilliant, and we've established that everybody loves the bag, but actually, Deb, these trays are essential, aren't they?
Absolutely essential. This is the absolute truth. I'm not quite into my new house yet, so I'm setting up my studio and things are everywhere. Do you know what I went into my house with yesterday? That and that under my arm, and my bag, which is the bigger one, with all my stuff in it, because they are my essentials. So I have my kits, my tools, that and that under my arm, and my bag with my stuff in.
What is it about these trays that makes it? Because I know the answer, because I don't have a tray at home. Right. And when I tried to do something a few weeks ago, it was before we went on holiday, and I tried to make something. It was for my daughter's teachers, to say thank you. We did some citrine bracelets with my daughter. It's invaluable. These are literally invaluable, because the beads were just rolling off, and I couldn't keep any kind of, you know, you couldn't keep stock of what you wanted to make and how you wanted to make it.
Well, not only that, it's your design station.
Yeah.
So, you know, you've got your grooves in the necklace one, so that you make your design on there. You take away, you put back, you're not cutting anything up. When you're happy, then you can string it or link it on. Also, the bracelet board is fantastic for measuring out. So you might think, if I got enough from that strand to do like red and white. And also, I use the bracelet one for just putting my findings in there, and when I'm doing a kit, and my gemstones in the other one. It keeps everything together, it keeps it all compartmentalised, and if you're working and everything's organised, you work quicker.
Yeah.
So I think I've got 4 of these, so 2 of the pink and 2 of the grey, because I have them all laid out. But they are so it's just funny that
how you've just described it is just amazing, because I've never thought about it. It's your design station.
Oh, it's your design station.
That's
for sure.
a brilliant way to put it, because you know you could put all of your gemstones and all of your findings into each pot. So then you've got the chance to be able to, you know, set something up as almost your thoughts and your thinkings of how you want your bracelet or your necklace to be. Set it up, and then if it's not right, you can recreate in front of your eyes.
Yes.
So you're designing before you make it, because you know sometimes, as we've already established today, sometimes with something like macrame you can unpick it and you can keep on you know, you can pick up where you went wrong. But other times, you know, you want to get it right the first time round. So the design station here is really going to give you that chance to work out what you want your jewellery to be, how long you want it to be, even that, you know, just to have that idea of, okay, I want this to be a princess necklace, I want it to be 16 to 18 inch, right, how do I do that? And you work it out that way. That's the quality of this design station. I'm going to use that from now on. I'm going to commit that to brain for now. Congratulations if you've got that. Now there's a message come through from Sandra. Hi Sandra, she says, great bag, and the trays are essential. I have them both. Brilliant. That is the word of the day, isn't it? Essential. These are absolute essentials to your jewellery making. Another message coming in from Alison in Norfolk. Hi Alison. She says, the trays are the difference between 250 bead pickup versus creating with ease. Oh, I can't, yes, absolutely. Every week, stocking at the end of, yes, exactly, stocking at the end of the vacuum and picking up beads. Yeah.
We've done that.
Essential. That is a word, isn't it? Absolute essential. I said, do you come with the bag, Deb? Colin in Liverpool.
Actually, thank you, Colin.
Sorry, what's today turned into all of a sudden? I mean, I didn't know this was like Pick Up Saturday.
That's made my day. Thank you very much, because that's a compliment for me. Thank you, I'll take that.
Can I just clarify the answer's no, though?
No, no.
You know what I mean? We'd have to charge a lot more money. But we would consider.
What do you mean? Oh dear.
We've got Glynis as well. Bag times 2 would be rude not to. Exactly, Glynis. It's wrong to just buy one. You've got to buy 2. And we've got Judy from the West Midlands. My granddaughter is always trying new hairstyles and some brushes, colours and clips, etc. A great Christmas present. Thanks, that's Judy in the West Midlands. My daughter's the same. My daughter is the same. If you look at one of her, we've got like a shelving unit in her bedroom, and it was designed for books. Well, the books have been moved to the bottom shelf. She loves her books. But she now has a full shelf of hair clips and bubbles and bands and things like that. And actually, well, look at it doesn't matter how many times I organise it, they always seem to just go everywhere. So that would be a great way to store all of her hair stuff. So Judy, loving that one. I might take that one on board myself. Okay, last message coming in through. So, hi ladies, just got one for my mum. She is retired and has had some poor health lately. Is that saying lately? And think that jewellery making would be really good for her. Well, Janice, from the kind of response that we've had from so many of our viewers who have found themselves in ill health and then have found this amazing, cathartic, wonderful hobby that is so rewarding and very, I think for a lot of people, very peaceful. It's such an easy thing to achieve. I think you're right. I think it would be a lovely way to introduce it to her. Okay, hi Vicki and Deb. Just got the bag for my sister who teaches card making. I will keep the 2 trays for myself.
I like a style.
Like that. Buy one, get it free. Fantastic. $7.95 is all you pay. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com. An amazing opportunity, an amazing deal. Oh my goodness me. Okay, we've got loads of multi-buys still come through. Still the phone lines are busy. We've got a lot of funny messages coming through. We literally have got a lot of messages coming through. Messages that I would suggest are not appropriate for 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, really, Deb. Right then. We've got loads still to fit in today, and this next findings deal, this next findings deal is mega, absolutely mega. Oh dear. Oh, what fun. Ah, what fun. We have got for you. This is the one that everybody's been reacting to. I mean, I put it on Facebook about 5 to 9 this morning, and lots of messages have come through since about what I posted, because it's never been seen before. This is a brand new findings pack, and they are brand new, never been seen before. Gemstone links. Take a look at this mega findings deal. Look at these, they are just fantastic, fantastic. These are your links. Now let me just hold it like this so you can see, and I don't know whether I'll be able to balance it, but hopefully I can. Oh no, I can't. Try it again. So you can see there. So you've got your peridot to the centre, and then you've got your links. Now, what would you classify these as? I can't remember what you classify these as. Like rosary link?
It's a rosary link. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to call it rosary link, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to say it wrong.
That's what I'd call it.
Rosary links. Now, I need to show you them. Oh, heck. I need to show there's just so much. There is so much. I mean, I guess in some ways, the image that you see there is really encapsulating everything that you're going to get on this mega findings deal. Part of me wants to show you all of the different links that you have here. Now, can I just say to everybody who's reacted to this, of which we've had probably one of our biggest reactions that we've had for a very long time on this kind of a brand new deal, just by me posting it onto as I say, my Facebook site. We have got for you, let me just keep on adding these. Labradorite, you have peridot, you have amethyst, you have carnelian, you have quartz, that's clear quartz, you've got onyx, that gorgeous jet black onyx. Look at all these. This is a highly reactive combination of feature pieces, and the only quantity that I have, and in my ear Ollie's just gone, Vix, that's all we've got, and we're a bit, yeah. You've just seen 897, and we're still going on that bag deal, just so you know that we had to just close the bag deal because we had so many people still purchasing. But this, I've got 100, well, I don't even have that now. I've got double figures now available. Double figures available on this deal. Now, not only are you going to get your rosary links, and the nicest thing about this is that these are professionally finished rosary links. This is the quality that is then going to give quality to your jewellery. Gorgeous carnelian, peridot, lapis lazuli, amethyst. I mean, we're talking about some of the most respected labradorite, black onyx, some of the most respected gemstones around. Now, you're getting 25 of each rosary link, so 25 of each of those rosary links, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 lots of gemstones. Now your 10 gemstones are, let's make sure I give you them, amethyst, clear quartz, carnelian, labradorite, moonstone, smoky quartz, peridot, black onyx, green aventurine, and lapis lazuli. Crikey, hang on a minute, have I got them all set up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I've missed one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, no. Oh, I found it. It's the green aventurine I've missed out on. So you've got all 10 of them there just to have a look at. You can see that they are different varieties of size as well. So the carnelian's a little bit bigger, the lapis lazuli is a little bit bigger. So the links are going to really be dramatic. That's not all you're getting on this mega deal either. The double figure quantity that you can see here, that's all I've got available. This is a brand new kit, and with the response that I got on Facebook, and I'm pointing down there because my phone's just there because I took the picture 5 minutes before we came to air, and the response has been really rather dramatic from people texting in, not to me on my Facebook, but actually texting into the studio going, Vix has just shown something on her Facebook. When are you playing it? This is also what comes with the findings deal. These beautiful bird charms. Sorry, that was a really... I couldn't decide. I was trying to decide what kind of bird it was. A dove? On the wings of a dove. Oh. Swallow?
Yeah, swallow.
Swallow. Mm. It has that kind of swallow-like bird form. Like kind. I haven't got a clue. Like I know what a... funny. You also have these fantastic flower links. Gosh, it's going to be one of those days. And then you've also got your fantastic disc, your cube links as well. And you've got, hummingbirds. Somebody's just described those birds as hummingbirds. Oh, I think you might be right, you know. Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, that's gorgeous, and it is beautiful. I've got a text message come in that someone just said this is absolutely amazing, and I agree. Gemstone just comes in. Wow, amazing gemstones in here. I've seen the price, absolutely amazing. Now, Gemstone's obviously joining us on JewelleryMaker.com. That's the live feed on our website, and then if you're joining us there, you can have access to our pricing on this deal before we even put it to air on the TV screen. So, for those of you who would like to have perhaps the inside track on pricing, there, go for it. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can also join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Fantastic qualities. As you twisted toggle clasp as well. Plus you've also got, let's have a look, you've also got some nice spacer beads, some floral decorative spacer beads. You could get some amazing jewellery just from this combination. I mean, you don't even need anything else, do you?
No.
Because you've got jump rings, you've got a spacer, you do have a metre of chain as well if you want to do, perhaps, you know, if you wanted to just keep it simple. Again, I'm thinking gift potential here, and I'm thinking you want to do something. What about if you did that, just a bracelet or a pendant with the chain and adding in one of the little bird charms, and maybe you want to encourage something. Maybe it needs to be spread your wings and fly. Yeah. Now's your time to fly. You know what I mean? Maybe they're hitting their birthday, you know, 18th or the 21st, and you want to be, you know, perhaps something as simple as like that would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
That'd be gorgeous, because then you could choose one of the gemstone links to just hang off of his tail, so that you've got the bird and the gemstone link. That actually looks really expensive. You'd pay loads of money for that if you...
Wouldn't you just?
You know when you know something works, when I'm looking at it from over here and it all goes together. So there's nothing there that I wouldn't really put together.
There's nothing jarring that goes on like that. This is such a great bundle. I've got well over half the stock allocated. I've got to tell you the price on this. I don't think you'll guess when you consider this is a brand new bundle with so many aspects. Big reaction on this one, and rightly so. Thank you to everybody who's already joined us. If you haven't, you've got 44 chances left to do so. This is a brand new gold-plated copper findings kit for just $49.95. Look at how much jewellery you're going to be able to make with chain, with the rosary links, with your toggle clasps, with shepherd hooks as well. I mean, you know, think about, I mean, dare I know this might be wrong, and I know this, I don't know whether this I'll be able to. Can I just borrow a pair of flat nose pliers just really quickly? Literally, I just want to do something. And look, we all know that I don't really do great jewellery making, but I mean, just to show you how easy making jewellery can be, right? And you're going to get 3 of these little charm birds. So how cool is that? How cool is that? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Cassie did give me a note, and I totally forgot. I was so into this, and I was like, oh, somebody's already... Oh, Sue. Oh, Sue. I'm so sorry. Look, I've been so infatuated with everything that... How could I forget that this was all here? What a crazy lady I am sometimes. Right, let me read out this to Sue, because Sue is one of our beading buddies. She's one of our amazing... That's amazing. That's gorgeous. Can I put that on? I'm going to put this on. Now, Sue has made this. Sue's one of our beading buddies, and I'd pay £50 just for this necklace. Oh, I'm being serious. Am I allowed to buy this? Sue, can I buy this? That's gorgeous. I think Sue's just said that I can have it. That looks so nice. Now, she says, after returning from the Greek island of Kos, this jewellery collection was inspired by the jewellery window boutiques. I was overjoyed to see this matrix box collection and would happily wear any of the pieces made. I've added some 5mm jump rings and half a dozen head pins. The 2 small boxes are what's left over. Oh, here we are. The two small boxes are left over. After being requested to use all the kit to make up the jewellery. Well, I tell you what, look at this. Look at all of this. That's gorgeous. That bracelet is beautiful. Look at the quality of the jewellery that Sue's made. You know the price tag, $49.95. I mean, this is a full suite and collection of fantastic looking jewellery. I'm not going to take this one off if that's all right, Sue, because that is just fabulous. And you've got the chance to be able to make it. Sue's inspired you, one of our amazing beauty buddies, at creating this suite of jewellery pieces. You've got the chance to be able to make equally lovely jewellery for less than £50. If you want to join us, I've got less than 20 left now. The phone lines are busy, so it looks like that will be a sellout deal. It's time for the Wall of Fame. Maggie in Belfast is sharing with us her amazing jewellery. She says, just a wee photo of a necklace I made using polymer clay a la Debbie Bulford. Haven't seen Debbie in ages. Just black and white with a little wasabi, that's right, wasabi. I used clear quartz and hematite as the spacers on 2 pieces of threading wire, all from JM, and good luck to everyone. Debs has been off for a while. She's been looking after her husband and also looking after herself, and we're hoping that she will be back soon. Obviously, we'll keep you up to date when Debs will be back on screen, but you know, she will be joining us as soon as she can. 303 is the number, and that's Maggie. Maggie, congratulations. I have to say, those colours, that lime green, you know, the cord that we did earlier on, you know, the lime green wax cord, the new wax cord colours, go really nice with that as well. Might be an idea.
Ooh, 300, that's really gorgeous. Wow. Hi all at JM, here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's made of copper wire with chrome dioxide chips and a Labradorite plain wheel. All stones from JM, and I hope you like it. And that's from Jackie. Jackie, it's beautiful. How neat is that? So good luck, you're number 300.
I have Susan in Clacton-on-Sea. She says, a necklace made from peridot chips, gold-plated 0.4 and 0.6 wire pendant with seed beads. Loving that. She says, loving the show and all the exciting products you bring us, especially the tools. Keep up the fun and the great prices. Look at that peridot, all in glory. My goodness me, that's beautiful. Stunning. I love peridot. 304 you are.
301, gorgeous wirework ring here.
Craftsmanship.
Very neat. Look at that. Oh. Hi all at JM, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Having made quite a few wire wrap pendants and bangles, I decided to have a go at making some rings, and this one is just finished. It's a pink pearl with antique bronze wire, all from JM. I've made it adjustable to make it more versatile, and it looks lovely on, and it's really comfortable. I really enjoyed making this, and I'm busy making more. Loads of wirework designer inspiration shows, thank you. And that's from Karen in York. Karen, that's
a lot
so
of people
beautiful.
are inspired at the moment. It's just there's so much to be inspired by, isn't there? And this is another piece that's been inspired by. This set was inspired by the Viking knit show, and Rosario says that she hopes we like it. Well, I certainly do, and I love the Viking knit.
So do I. It's quite relaxing to do as well.
Yeah, it's one of those that once you've got the flow of it, not that not that I can do it, but I know just watching it, it's one of those.
Once you're in the rhythm.
Yes.
It's lovely. And I haven't been doing it long. I just got our tool and I really enjoy it. And I love how it comes out. It looks so beautiful.
Looks luxurious, doesn't it? 302 you are, Rosario, and thank you for sharing that with you. Well, if you want to be inspired by the Wall of Fame, keep watching. But if you want to show your wares and your beautiful jewellery that you've been making, we love hearing from you. You can message in, and we're always doing our very, very best to show as many as we can. Not everybody's will be shown on a week-to-week basis. You know, we get so many people joining us and sharing their creations that, you know, not everybody will come through into the live shows, and it's not a case of us picking and choosing. It's just as many as we can get through. It is just a random selection, but everybody who enters will be entered into our fantastic prize draw, either to win £50 or £100 to your JewelleryMaker account, which takes place every Wednesday. We've got lots still to look forward to. Carnelian colour like no other. I mean, it doesn't get more pulsatingly vibrant, intensely glorious than this. I think this has got to be one of our nicest carnelian, and it's coming up straight after the break.
The fastest way to shop with JewelleryMaker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at JewelleryMaker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just £9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Colour, colour, colour. Colour, 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 colour in carnelian. Oh! I peaked. That's it. I'm not gonna present any more today. Oh my goodness me. This is literally colour, colour, colour coming at you, and it's colour in carnelian. That was live. That was literally improvised as I said the word colour, colour, colour. Can I just clarify that, because that was not a preempted. The colour. It's sensational. I need to show you this against the neckline, because the illumination of the oranges is spectacular. See, I'm putting that to one side because that's just a beautiful rosary necklace. Look at this. I know, how gorgeous. Now, I'm not suggesting that you're going to be wearing all of these into one neckline piece. You might, I mean, that might be your choice, but I'm just thinking that every single one of these is noteworthy, every single one. And of course, we've just done that Findings deal where you've got the carnelian, I don't know where that Findings deal's gone. You got the carnelian rosary chain. In fact, there it is. So, can you see, there's the carnelian that we've just done of the rosary chain. So what you could do is the rosary chain of carnelian and then add on one single pendant. And wouldn't that be wonderful as a neckline piece? Add a little bit of chain around the décolletage to add in the detail, and you've got yourself a garment. Because every single one of these carnelian, it's totally colour relative. And somebody's messaged in and just said that it looks like the highest order of fire opal. And I think you're probably right in terms of the intensity, you know, the drama. And I don't know who it is because you haven't given us your name. If you ever message in, can you just give us your name? Because it's always nice for me to talk to you personally. So when you message in, JewelleryMaker.com, live feed, just, you know, put your name at the end or whatever, but it's because it's always nice for me to say hello to you personally, because especially when you're bang on about the qualities of colour here, there is an intense burning richness about these. They are so gorgeous. I mean, the colour is just, it's dramatic. Really, really dramatic. And I mean, I know for a lot of us, you'll see this. I'd say maybe I'd do these as your pendants, and I'd say those are all pendant noteworthy sizes. Agreed? Definitely. And then you've got a further lot that are smaller, not massively smaller. I mean, still what you'd classify as probably still pendant worthy, but I would say they would work together with earrings just as nicely, wouldn't they? You know, these would be a great size. The size variety, 12 by 6 to 19 by 11. So they're not small by any stretch of the imagination. And again, I think when you know the quantity, that's when you'll have to realise that these are not going to hang around. Your price tag on this will make them fly out, but the quantity is definitely something that you need to be aware of. I have only double figure quantity on this deal. 98, only about 97, 96. That's Susan, that's Rosie, that's Eileen, congratulations to you. I've got Catherine, I've got Anonymous in Somerset, congratulations. If it comes up an anonymous on my screen, it's because some people just don't prefer not to have their name read out, which is absolutely fine. And if you're one of those people who just thinks, oh, actually I don't want Vix to say my name, we're totally accepting of that. Just say it and I'll say hello to you. You know, maybe I'll say your location rather than, you know, your name. Not a problem. We don't have any issues with that. And also, anonymous often comes in as new bidders, you know, people who are joining us for the very first time. And we've got a lot of people watching today. It's Saturday and it's always going to be a busy day. Saturday's always busy, but it's always nice to open our arms and welcome people who are watching for the very first time to the quality of our genuine gemstones. And these are the real deal. You know, I know a lot of people associate jewellery making with perhaps synthetics, but if you are going to start with the reality of Mother Nature to get the quality of your jewellery at the highest order, and that's what this is, the highest order of quality. The luxury that you have here is gorgeous. Hi Vicki and guest designer, I absolutely love the prices of your amazing gemstones. The colour of these gems are mouth-watering. They really are. They're burning citrus, they're rich, there's something really exciting here. Dramatic opportunity that you have here. We're about to show you the price you should be paying. The price you should be paying is $27.95. The price you're actually paying, remember this is a Saturday saver day, ooh, I think that's low. Oh, I do think that's low. Oh my goodness me, I think that's low. If you'd asked me to guess where we were going to take the price, I'd have said 21. At the very, very, very minimum, I'd have said that we were going to take you to 21. We were, in my mind, there is no way this grade of carnelian was going to go under £20. Not even by at 5p was I going to take you under 20. Wow, woo! That's a low price for such grade of colour. The hues of these colours, the size of them, the drop 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Hang on a minute, that's less than £1 a pendant. I mean, I can take any of them, and they are a feature pendant easily. And you know, sometimes we do like to have these elaborate designs, and they, you know, absolutely go for it. If you want to go for that drama. But in my mind, you know, you've got just as much potential from every one of these being, you know, a single pendant on the neckline with a piece of chain.
Absolutely, or just two, a bit like the earrings you're wearing, but a shorter piece of chain and a small end one on each ear. Would be absolutely gorgeous because it would catch the light as you moved. If you know, you can still have a long piece of chain if you like your statement earrings, or just put it close to the earlobe if you want it to be smaller. But because they're graduated, you've got the benefit then of having two earrings and a pendant to match. If that's, you know, sort of fit, that's the sort of jewelry you get out time and time again and wear, isn't it?
It's literally just adding on one of the gemstones on top. I wonder if I could do that. Can I do that? There.
Yes. Like that, wouldn't that be lovely?
Oh yes.
Very simple to make, but something I think you'd wear a lot.
Yeah, really glamorous because the oranges are so intense, aren't they? If you want to join me, $11.95. There are a little bit of queues on the phone line, so please do be patient with us. Queues of around about, what did you say there? Sorry, Diane. Okay, approaching 3 minutes on the phone lines. Thank you very much for your patience. Not to forget, it is a free phone number that you're dialing. Saturdays are always busy for us. We always get more of our fantastic call centre staff in to process your calls on Saturdays. Some days it just doesn't matter how many people we have watching. It doesn't matter how many people we have in the call centre. It's never going to be enough for the people that are reacting to our deals who are watching on the day show. So thank you so much for your patience. We do appreciate it. It is a free phone number that you're dialing. Web bidders, check out your baskets if you want to join us. If you do want to join me on this one, now is the time to do so. Looks like I've got about 20 or so people holding on the phone lines, and I've also got probably about 20 or so people who haven't checked out their baskets. And somewhere along the lines, when I've only got 19 left, it doesn't quite match up, does it? So you will have to check out your baskets to guarantee that deal is yours. Congratulations. Fantastic. A couple of people asking me about the tiger's eye. Sorry, a couple of people, clumsy. The tiger's eye is coming up later on. It's a mega strand of tiger's eye. I know there's a lot of people who, when I picked it up earlier on, went, oh, play for it now, play for it now. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it just yet, but it will be coming within the next hour and a half or so, so you don't have that long to wait. Whoa, hello there. Hecky thump, that's a lot of jewellery making. Crikey on a bikey, that's a lot of gemstone. How many strands have you got? 1, 2. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Anybody watch Frozen, the DVD?
Yeah.
Let it go, let it go. I feel like I've been transported into the wonderful world of Frozen with those icy qualities. Can't hold it back anymore. You have got that ice quality. I went to a glacier with the kids while we were on holiday up in the Alps. We went to Chamonix, and we went inside a glacier where, you know, they had all the carvings and things. Oh, actually, I've got a photograph of it somewhere. I took a photograph to show everybody. Well, I must remember to try and dig that out. And the colour of the ice, the compressed ice, was literally these turquoises. It was amazing, and you've really got those icy qualities. You've really got those beautiful, fresh, almost wintry inspired qualities. I think especially with those crackled frosted quartz, I think you do have that winter wonderland potential from this combination, don't you? Beautiful, beautiful colours, really inspiring colours. And then you've got perhaps what you could say to the second half of this kit, you've perhaps got the evening wear potential, where you've got these glorious combinations of your featured gemstones. Lavakite, of course, we talked about lavakite yesterday evening, about the Oslo Graben. And the Oslo Graben, oh, this was yesterday evening. For those of you who didn't join me, we had some Norwegian moonstone, and often known as moonstone, but then also in its more dark, intense colours like this as lavakite. The Oslo Graben, as it's called, G-R-A-B-E-N, is a phenomena that happened around about 252 million years ago, and the intensity of the volcanic activity then created a very dramatic layering of thick lava and magma, which then concentrated and compressed within these grabens, and these are like ditches, and that form the lavakite as you see it, or of course, as I say, the moonstone. So this is a really interesting gemstone because you'll see the compression and the texturing inside the gems. Can you see there? Look at the texturing. That's what makes it so special. When you're wearing it or when you're working with it, you'll see little hues of like storm clouds of labradorescence that flashes through this really textured stone. It's part of the feldspar family, of course, because of its optical light phenomena. So lavakite is a really lovely addition to your gem collection. Can't remember the last time I saw it like that, so that's a bit of a bonus. Plus, on top of that, you've also got your pink shell pearl rounds, nice size, you know, really nice feature size. And to top it all off, you've got your rutile quartz, really popular gemstone at the moment for many big designers because of the internal texturing. One of the main things we were talking about the other day at the GIA was that people, especially gem buyers, gem collectors, jewellery collectors, are buying unique pieces of jewellery, pieces that can't be recreated. And so, you know, rutile quartz is one of the big gemstones for the designer world at the moment, because the internal dynamics of each stone makes it individual. No two gem, and if I hold up even just 4 or 5 of them, no two gemstone is the same. And because every single piece is different, like the big designers of the jewellery industry at the moment, it means you've got an individuality that no two piece of jewellery will be the same. So there's something special about this strand combination. This is quite amazing, really. So you've got your 5 strands, beg your pardon, 6 strands, and then we add cord. I love this cord. I love the silhouette cord, where you have this gorgeous edging of colour. You've got every kind of cord that you can imagine in terms. Oh my goodness me, I totally forgot about that. Oh, Dion, I'd totally forgotten. It was something that Dion said that I had to say. Just slipped my mind totally. I've totally forgotten to tell you something. I'm so sorry. We only have 66 of this kit available. Now, considering you've just seen 897 of one deal go, and you've just seen 100 and something, 197 of something else go, you know that 66 of what is considered one of our mega kits of the day, it's not going to be enough, because you're not just getting all your gems. So 66 only available. I've already got people responding to this, and I've not even showed you the full yield of everything that you're getting here. Look at this. I'm still going. Oh, that's going to go nicely. Oh, that's going to go lovely. I'm going to move the cord to this side, and then you've got some more golds as well going together, and then you've got some more cord. So all of this cord, I know, this is crazy, isn't it? How much cord are you getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual, different, unique cords. Some of the plaited, some of them in the nice knot quality. Sorry, I've got that one there. And then on top of that, you've also got your beading thread, your monofilamented elastic, which are your bindings, you know, your essential mechanics to holding your jewellery together. Plus, we've topped it all off with your kumihimo silver findings pack. Now, I've got to remind you that the silver findings pack, and it is silver flash copper, but it's the silver colour that everybody's talking about. Loads of people have been asking us to do more of the silver coloured flash, and it is a copper findings pack that you have here, but you're going to get the different varieties of your bell-shaped ends that you have here. So you have your larger, your medium, your smaller, and your extra small, and I put those all together. I don't know where the other one's gone. That bell's just stood by itself, and I don't know where the other one's gone. I might have knocked it off by accident. Oh, it was hiding. There it is. There you go. I need to put them in order, don't I? Because that would just be annoying. So extra large, large, medium, and small that you have here. Plus you also have your bail. So you have the things. And if you're wondering what this does, watch. As simple as this. Take your cord, and you literally, you know, add in the bells. So the bell cord just attaches like so, and you can see how it knots in. And you could glue it into place, you know, we do our jewellery glue, etc. That glues into place. But before you do that, all you need to do is add in a bail, and then you can add a pendant. And you will see that in action with the fantastic designs that Debs has made. So these work wonderfully to add even more decoration to your jewellery making. You've got lots and lots of potential here. You've got jump rings, and you've also got toggle clasps to finish off this combination of findings. It's a lot of ingredients. You can see that. I mean, the desk is pretty much full of opportunity. Cords, threads. I mean, different types of options. The quantity is down. Ooh, the quantity really is down. That's because the price is down. The price point on this, when you consider 6 strands of feature gemstones, including that Labradorite, which we know is a real talking point addition, plus all of your cords, mega amount of cords, plus you've also got a feature of all of your kumihimo findings, the bell-shaped ends, plus also the bails, the toggle clasps. Everything that you're getting is all for one price tag. And the price tag, perfect way to get started into jewellery making. This might be the way to add to that fantastic deal that we did with the bag, by giving somebody the chance to really explore different avenues of jewellery making with gemstones, with cords, with findings. Why not do it for one price tag? And that price tag is just $24.95. If you do want to join me, there's a lot going on here for one very small price tag. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. JewelleryMaker.com is where you can join me. I must apologise for the patience that you're having to give us on the phone lines. It's really busy today. It's really busy today on our channel, but it's really busy across the boards. Of course, for those of you who managed to watch our ITV documentary on Tuesday night, we had a fly-on-the-wall documentary on our business, and of course, you know, the reaction has been so great that we are obviously being, you know, very well received across the board, across all of our channels today. So you will experience a little bit of more patience required on the phone lines. But I'm sure you can appreciate that we're working our socks off to give you the great customer service that we're known for. So look what you're getting, and know that you're paying just $24.95. We've got a message in from Australia. Wow, Vicki, this is amazing, and so is the price. And that's from Uria, I think that's how I say your name, sorry if I've said it wrong, in Australia. Oh my goodness me, how lovely to have your company. We're global.
Australia, my mum's going to Australia next week for the first time.
Oh, for the first time?
First time, 3.5 weeks.
I loved it. Is she travelling around?
Yes. So, yeah. Hello, Australia. I'd love to go. I'd love to go to Australia.
Oh, I was lucky enough to go on a cruise that did the figure of 8 of New Zealand twice, and then all the way around Australia. So, I just had the most amazing time. Yeah, can I just say I was working? I didn't have enough money to be able to go on the cruise myself. But yes, I was working on it. I was singing, and it was probably one of the most amazing experiences of my life. And thank you to my husband, who decided that it was cool for his wife to leave. And I was only his girlfriend at the time, but he let me leave. For 6 months to go and do that. Right, this is cool.
Do you know, there's so much left over. Let me say that, you know, if I was still making, I'd still be there now in my little bead room with these, because there is lots and lots of cord. You get all of the usual things that you'd expect in your kit, and then you get this amazing cord. And these kumihimo findings that are actually used to be quite hard to get hold of. You know, these little, I don't know the word, but little charm carrier really, that goes on the bracelet. You can use it on the cord or just in your conventional bead designs. They're ever so handy, they're lovely. So I just think that was something, again, that you'd wear all the time. One pearl on a cord carrier and sort of black, this lovely black, luxurious cord. It's just a bit quite, you could do a choker of that, couldn't you? That would be nice.
Especially, the guys have just said in our gallery, they've just said that looks like a really expensive charm from that very expensive charm shop.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, it really does have that luxury feel about it. They're amazing, aren't they? And you've used a little bit of wire on these as well at times, just to almost finish them off in different ways.
Yeah.
Because we don't want everybody to think that you only have to use the cord ends, etc. No. There are other ways to finish off these.
Yeah, and I think you can add a little bit of, and sometimes it makes working with it a bit easier as well. If you want to sort of tie some wire around the ends to keep the ends together, then you can maybe use your wax wire cone or your round nose pliers if you don't have a wax wire cone, and actually make a feature.
And it's important to know that obviously, because they're plaited and braided, you need to keep them pinched.
Keep them pinched. If you cut, when they come, they're quite together, but if you cut them down to a length, they will open up if you don't stop that. So you can either put a little bit of sticky tape round, or just pinch it together, wrap a little wire around, and then place it in your end cap if you're going to use your end cap. Or this is an ideal way to do it, what you're seeing here, because your wire underneath can be as messy as you want, because you're going to put a lovely sort of wax wire cone loop over the top. But it also, I quite like the silver on there, the added silver. It makes it look a little bit more expensive.
I think all of the pieces just have their own individuality. You know, that gorgeous, the pink. I love the definition of the cord. I love that you get that almost the silhouette of the black around the pink and the white cord. I love this cord.
It's very
my
unusual.
Kind of cord, this. Yeah, I really love it. Really love it. At $24.95 is all you pay. Congratulations. I've got 6 left, and that is it. That's the quantity that's available. That's it, 6 of 6. If you do want to join us, an amazing deal, an amazing opportunity is what you have here. So you're going to, instead of demoing something from this, you're actually going to introduce something that some people may never have seen before, and in some ways this is a great introduction to one of, but it's something that once you see, you go, oh, now that is That's something I really want to try.
I need a lighter.
Oh,
Someone
yes,
said we had
got
a lighter. If not, I've got some matches.
No, it's all right, we've got a
You
lighter.
got a lighter?
Yep, we have got a lighter.
This is a really inexpensive way of enamelling, hot heat enamelling metal. Now, you used to have to use quite expensive equipment to do this. And I tried this little gadget out quite a few months ago now for a show, and I was blown away by it. So I've got one, needless to say.
No.
Never. And it's fab because what it does, it adds an enamel coating onto your metal, I don't know, your blanks. What you get in with this is some little blanks with it. So I'm going to show you one little teddy bear. So it's a great way of sort of covering. You can do a single colour, or you can do. I'm just going to put the lid on so that heats up, or else we'll be waiting to see the result.
Because essentially this is like a fondue set, isn't it?
It's just like a fondue set. But do you know what's really good as well? I was impressed with it. It's really light. It's not a weighty piece of equipment. So this kind of went in my workshop quite nicely in the corner, because sometimes your tools can be quite bulky. But you get everything you need in here. You get your tweezers. You get little trays. Obviously, remembering that anything that you take off of here is going to be hot, so you're going to need your tweezers, which you get 2 sets in here, to actually pick up anything from the tray once it's been picked. It's very tempting, isn't it? It's a bit like that with the enamel, to touch it with your fingers. So the candle lights here, you've just got 3 tea lights, just normal tea lights, so you do get them in with the kit. When they've finished, you can just substitute them with normal household tea lights underneath. Putting the lid on just to let that heat build up for enamelling. So let's show you exactly how to do that while that's heating up.
So the stove itself is available right now, and the stove set is basically everything that you need as tools for creating. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So it comes with the stove. It also comes with the actual base. It comes with the holders, and it comes with all of the different tools.
I haven't got all the tools out here on the table. I've just got the ones that
you're going to be using.
I'm going to be using. Now, you wouldn't want to put your blank. This is your little tray, and this little tray would pop in there to heat.
Yes.
Now, you wouldn't want to pop your blank on there and then put all your enamel over the top, because it would just stick to the tray and you'd enamel your tray, which doesn't matter, but you're not going to get a very neat finish. So you need to put your blank onto something, and so these little sort of squares lift up your blank and help you to get an even coverage. Now, when you buy your actual enamel, you will get a little top. Now, it's missing from mine because this is to display.
So just to clarify, this is the enamel. The powder is the enamel.
I'll just take into shot there. You've got lots of different colours that you get in here.
Okay, so we're going to do that in a second as a deal. So you're going to get all of the different coloured enamels. So if you want the stove, get the stove now, and then we'll give you the chance to get them. But the powders themselves, they don't come with the stove.
No.
1995.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. That is not a big outlay for something that you used to need some pretty heavyweight tools to be able to do. And a few of my friends bought this and said, I can't believe that we can enamel and it just cost that.
Yeah, for 1995, I thought that was going to be. I can't. Genuinely, I thought it was going to be. Would this be suitable for me, as I'm a 13-year-old jewellery maker and adult supervision?
As long as you've got an adult with you, obviously just the fire part. And I know you're probably very sensible, but yes, as long as you've got an adult supervising you, you'll be absolutely fine with that. As long as your adult doesn't mind.
No, absolutely. I do my jewellery maker with my children, and they're 3 and 6. But it's always always with me around.
Yeah.
So, Jensen, I'm sure you're probably the same, that you'll have somebody around to be able to do it with you. And yeah, give it a go for 1995. Yeah.
Now, I've got my stove, just worth mentioning, on a Teflon heat-proof sheet.
Yes.
If you've got an old microwave plate or something like that, anything that's heat-proof, you know, one of those glass kitchens, you can use that.
Yeah, like I know what
you know what I mean.
Chopping
boardy
thing.
Glass an old one, anything heat-proof. But you know, don't be putting this down on your best coffee table or your best. You know, it probably wouldn't do anything, but you don't want to take the risk. Right, so I've chosen the teddy, so I thought it was quite cute. I've popped him onto my little tray, so that's keeping him up. Now, as I was saying, when you get your little F colours, you will get a little top that goes on there. Now, it's not in mine, because mine's the studio and it's gone somewhere, but it's actually a little sieve, in essence. You take the lid off and you just put a little sieve on, and it makes what I'm about to do easier. And all you do is you use your finger to tap the colour on. Now, it seems like that you're using an awful lot, but you're really not. Now, if I was at home, what I would do is put this on a piece of paper and do it, and then I just take the piece of paper afterwards and just shuffle the remaining enamel back into the pot, so you're not actually wasting anything. Now, more is more in this case. You want to absolutely cover and then cover again. But don't worry, if you take it out and you think, oh, that's not covered enough, he can go back in again
So
after.
there's no right or wrong in terms of the thickness, I presume.
It's just, maybe you put it in and think, oh, that looks a bit patchy.
Yeah.
Come out, wait for it to cool and do the process again. Put lots and lots and lots on.
Okay.
So once you've done that, you can place it very carefully onto your tray. And then, this hasn't been going too long, this stove, so we'll see what happens here, but it does get quite hot. Pop it into the middle. And then just...
So you're leaving it on there?
I'm going to put the lid on just for a second to let the heat build up, and then I'll lift it off, and you'll hear it contract and make little noises. It's supposed to do that. It's just where the heat's touching the metal. What you're looking for, let's take the lid off. What you're looking for is this surface, this powder surface. It will go shiny, and you'll see it start to crystallise and go shiny. Now, we would have to wait a few minutes if I leave this lid off, so I'm going to put it back on because I know that we're pushed for time.
Now, a couple of questions have come in.
Yeah.
If you've got the other enamel, you know, the other enamel that we use with it doesn't work.
I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it. By the nature of it being enamel, I can't see why not. It might be a bit runny.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it, so I wouldn't like to say. I mean,
this is a much finer for my, because I have the other side.
It looks different.
It does look different, yeah, because this much almost like a powder.
Those
are like granules.
It would possibly be a bit runny, and I don't know is the answer. I'll certainly have a go for you and report back and see what I find. But you know, if you buy the actual enamel that we're doing today, you get lots and lots of colours in there.
Yeah, because you're actually purchasing the F colour combination. Yeah, and this is the combination that you're going to be purchasing. So don't forget, if you've actually got the stove, then you're going to get the colours. And then everything's good to go. Literally, it'll start to go now. And you see how it's changed? It's changed from powder, and you can really start to see how it's changing.
And it's shiny. It goes shiny, but it will all melt. You can still see some sort of little bubbles, some little blotches. That will all melt into and become sort of a smoother. So you want to wait till it gets really, really shiny. So I'm going to pop the lid on again. On that teddy bear. And as I say, if you get it off and you think, actually, that looks a bit bitter, you can do the process again.
Yes. So you're going to get 10 colours. Let's go through all the colours. You're getting dark blue, you're getting pink brown, light blue white, green yellow, black, red and orange. So you're going to get the 10 ml of that, plus that's the 10 ml containers, plus you're also going to get 3 different tags. Now, the different shapes, they're not just teddy bears, dogs and cats. They're random, so they come out, and obviously I can't guarantee which one it would be that you'd get. So you're going to get those, plus you're also going to get, although I have to say that does say that the blanks do come as a teddy, dog and cat. I think that you do get different tags to the blanks. I do remember they are different.
Yeah, they are.
And then also you're getting 2 pouring lid toppers.
That's what I was talking about. You saw in the picture the little white with the sieve in the middle.
Yes.
You pop that on when you take the lid off. It actually makes it, you're pouring a little bit finer, you know, when you shake on, because I didn't have one there, but it
literally is like a little powder sieve.
Like a little sieve.
Okay.
There you go.
Ooh.
So that's gone nice and shiny, and you've got your tweezers here tempting to touch that, even though that's not actually on the stove. It will be incredibly hot.
Yeah.
So
how long do you reckon that was? About a minute and a half, 2 minutes?
Yeah, and if you'd have lit your candles a little bit earlier, that wouldn't have taken as long at all. And then you just have to lift that off. Hold on, I can't see without my glasses. Have I got it yet? And then pop it to cool. Now, if you wanted to do sort of a tie-dye effect, you could put different colours on. You know, you could do blue, white, blue, white, blue, white. You just sort of have a play. Some people set things in there. They would now sort of place a gemstone or something in there. Make sure it's a gemstone that can tolerate heat, so nothing like opal or anything like that. Yeah, and so what you end up with is an enamelled. You could do it with your stamping blanks. You sort of end up with a lovely enamelled colour on your metal.
Cool.
It's going to stay like that.
That's cool, isn't it? Yeah. That is brilliant. If you want to join us, you've got your 10 colours for one price tag. So the 10 colours plus the blanks and the sieves, and all for just one price tag. And that price tag, wow.
Wow, that's really good.
Oh, that is good. $21.95. When you consider how little you've used.
Well, and then, I mean, I'd usually do that on a white sheet of paper, and then I'd put it back into the pot.
Yes, of course.
So, you know, and sometimes you think, crumbs, I'm going to use half of them. You're not, though. When you look at what you've actually used, it does go. I've only ever bought that once, and I've done quite a lot. So.
And just as you can see at the bottom of the screen, their stove is available for $19.95. So in total, everything that you need to get started to enamel in this totally unique way is what, less than 42 pounds. It's 42 pounds, isn't it, basically? 42 pounds that you're paying to get started into something altogether different. And the techniques that they inspire you to create are pretty amazing. You can use this with the what they're called,
scale mail?
Yes. So you could scale mail on this as well, so you could enamel and scale mail. And these are all the different ideas and designs that the booklet inspires you to try and create. And of course there's a whole host of different ways, but it shows you how to get started. It gives you step-by-step instructions. You can see there, you know, the different ways of creating pattern. You can use the grid formation to, you know, you can make a gauze-like look, so you can really get something different here. And I mean, they're all inspirational ideas, aren't they? And you can do that with just one deal, and that's the stove and the powders. You don't need anything else, really.
You don't, and you can use our
embed
stencils. You can, and you can do stencils. You can shake it through stencils on top. So I could shake maybe white on the top of this and have a flower, like that. It's lovely. You can put little bits of wire in, little coils. It's great. It's great, the little gemstone men. But it really is nice. It sort of adds something a bit different. It's great to have a play with as well. It's really good fun.
And there's a real potential. When you look through, there's actually a real potential to make quite a lot of jewellery really impacting quite quickly as well.
It's not a long process at all. And
the good thing is that, you know, I know from my perspective, obviously I've got the enamel with the pot, and I have, you know, the heat gun, etc. You know, this is great. I don't have to have a, you know, a plug. I don't have to have anything about it. It's just literally a couple of candles.
You can do it anywhere. So you don't have to sort of be near your power source.
No, I think that's great. I do think that's an absolute bonus. £21.95 for the colours. That's the 10 different colours. Plus you've also got the blanks and the sieves for £21.95. Plus you've also got the stove there for £19.95, and all the inspiration comes as part of the deal as well. If you would like to join us, of course, don't forget it is busy today, so that free phone number you will have to be patient on. Will join us at JewelleryMaker.com. The queues at the moment are still about 2.5 minutes long, so sorry about that. We will just put it out there and say apologies, but it's well worth giving us your patience. We have loads still to look forward to. Of course, let's not forget those amazing clear quartz drops. They are extraordinary. We've got those amazing tiger's eye slabs. I mean, they're
gorgeous.
They're show-stopping. And if you think you've enjoyed our findings deal so far, we still haven't brought you the ultimate findings deal, and the ultimate findings deal that we didn't even know how to describe today, so we have described it as the ultimate deal. I mean, we just went, well, what do we call it? We've never had anything quite so mega like it, so we decided to do just a super stash, a findings frenzy offer that is a star buy and is just amazing. That's a
sorry,
thank you for that.
Just blew the candles out because I was worried we were going to get hot. You know, and I was going to touch it and burn myself, is the truth.
Lovely. You've got the Wall of Fame. Moving on. I have Anita in Liverpool offering this Wall of Fame entry. She says, made up of hematite beads, morganite rondelles, clear quartz and smoky quartz rondelles on beading thread. All from JM, of course. Hope you like it. This picture doesn't do it justice. And she said, I made it up as I went along. I love that. It's just like, feels like it's got a real cascading design about it. You know, it's not just a piece of jewellery. It feels like it's much more than that. Congratulations. Beautiful. 307.
I've got 305 here. Hi all at JM. This week's entry was inspired by a designer inspiration project demonstrated by Laura Binding a while ago. It's a polymer clay swirl pendant with a Viking knit chain, finished off with a handmade jump ring chain, all from JM. Good luck to everyone that enters this week, and that's love from Tracy. That's beautiful, Tracy.
I was trying to work out what the pendant was.
Yeah, me too.
I was going, what is it? It's polymer.
305.
Wow. I have got, who is this? Trish. She says, hi all you crazy people. Ooh, us. She says, I'm addicted to your show and I'm spending all the money on beads, wire and anything else I like. I hope I get a win so I can give my card a rest. This is made from 8 mil copper Viking knit and lovely cabochon. I love it. It's a different wrap than I normally do, but I enjoyed doing it and I'm pleased and hope you like it. Absolutely. She says, loves to all, and right back at you there, Patricia. Trish, as I know you know, South Wales, fantastic qualities. Look at that Viking knit at the moment. Is just, I think lots of people are biting the bullet and going, I'm going to go for it this time, and going, well done, because it's lovely. At 308.
I've got 306, so some gorgeous earrings. Hey all, hope everyone's seen some blue sky this week. Well, yeah, we certainly have in Leeds. My entry this week are some earrings. The colour grading is courtesy of the person who threaded the coloured tourmaline strand.
Ah, yes, that amazing strand.
I just followed the pattern on the strand using beading thread and silver-plated findings. I hope you like. Best wishes to everyone at Eagle Road and to the other addicts. And that's from Fran. They're gorgeous, Fran, really lovely.
Glorious. And I have got Jemima, and she says, this is my first entry for a long time. It's a wire-wrapped geode of a kumihimo braid. I fell in love with wire work a long time ago, and though it was the medium for me, but I have recently discovered kumihimo. Now combining the two has really breathed a fresh air into my designs, and the possibilities are endless. The wire threads and findings are all from JM, and the geode is from my stash. Hope you like it. Love to all. And that's from Jemima. Jemima, that's amazing, fantastic. And 309 you are. Love the kumihimo. Yep, we've got loads still to look forward to, and I do literally mean loads. In some ways I feel like I could be here for another 2 or 3 hours just based on the quantities of deals I've got still to fit in. We've got that extraordinary tiger's eye to fit in, and I tell you what, we'll do that as soon as we come back from the break. Get ready, because once more, quantity is not what we would like it to be on such another mega deal offer, and the biggest finding deal that we've got, over 2,000 findings still to look forward to. It is quite literally going to be an hour you cannot afford to miss out on.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck! Jewellery Maker are having a web exclusive sale on 925 sterling silver. Head over to our website now and take advantage of up to 75% off. All stock must go, but be quick, because if you miss it, you'll miss out.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker. Join guest designer Laura Binding on our intermediate wirework course. The aim of the course is to enhance your wirework skills and take your designs to the next level. You will learn more advanced weaving and binding techniques, which you can incorporate into your jewellery. The full course includes a selection of gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, a copy of the Wirework Tutorial DVD Edition 3, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £79.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
It's big, and it doesn't get any bigger than this deal right now. For our last hour of the morning show, we're about to give you some of the biggest deals of the day. And oh my goodness me, you are going to love what we're about to offer you. We're talking about huge, dramatic and centerpiece, iconic tiger's eye. The size of these gemstones are something that we cannot underestimate. The breathtaking openness of the table being the open top of the gemstone. These are absolutely exposed gemstones to the highest grade of light reaction. You can see here almost holographic like tendencies of the golden radiance to the chocolates and caramels. Every single one of these stones, and it doesn't matter which one I choose, every single one I'll give you another dynamic of light reaction. The optical qualities of this gemstone are all about the internal dynamics that then splinter over the surface to create, as I say, a holographic like light reaction. Every single one is something special. Every single one, I mean, that's amazing. Every single one gives you something different, whether it be more of the blondes and goldens or whether it be more of the auburns and the chocolates. You've got something unique, and these are massive. I'm not going to get you to guess the price tag because I promise you, as low as we can go is the answer, and I don't think many people will guess, not many people will guess this kind of price point for such encapsulatingly beautiful gemstones. I mean, cuff bangles with just one of these sitting to the center of a perhaps wirework design, or maybe going alongside the cords that we've seen today with some nice kumihimo or macramé to really give a status look. I've already got a lot of people joining us. I've got people on the phone lines, queues already on the phone lines of a minute, so 60 seconds of queues already to be dealt with on our behalf, because this is going to be one of our big mega deal offers, big in terms of carat, big in terms of a deal, and big statement gemstones to work with. Tiger's eye, some of the largest slabs that I've seen for a long time. Look at the depth of these, not too thick to be overbearing, but thick enough to be strong and powerful. A wonderful way to establish a wow factor look to your jewellery. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 that you have on this strand. That's going to be on the average, of course. 9 is an average quantity. And if you do want to join me on this 600 carats guaranteed within this magnificent deal, one price tag, guess how low we can go? $14.95. You've got 9 enviable impact gemstones. As I say, for me, it really is a statement look that you don't want to underestimate. Magnificent. Jensen's back talking to us again. Hi, Jensen. He says, this is like a chocolate and caramel dessert in gemstone version. Absolutely deliciously crazy. Love it. Jensen, I reckon you might be coming up for a job. I know, at the age of 13, if you're describing it like that, Jensen, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about my job in just a few years' time. So yeah, I'm going to make the most of the next couple of years while you're not allowed to work, and then, you know, when your CV comes in, I'll run for the hills. $14.95 is all you pay. Fantastic qualities of opportunity. Cameron, Christy, congratulations. Even Deborah, Rosie and Hilary. I've got Julie, I've got Sheila in Nottinghamshire, Gillian in West Midlands. Janine's there in Yorkshire, congratulations. Anna in Renfrewshire. I've got June in London. An amazing deal of an offer here. Feature size, let me just show you the feature size gemstones. If I hold them, you can really see that established, almost cuff-like formation that you have. And in my mind, with the wire work detail, maybe this gold wire, perhaps an antique bronze, you could really get some dramatic jewellery for rock bottom prices. £14.95 is all you pay. Anne in Leicestershire multi-buying, Jenny's multi-bought in Surrey, good to have your company, ladies. I've got buyers in Middlesex, Stirlingshire, Hampshire, County Durham, hello Gillian. I've also got West Midlands, Yorkshire, Surrey. You're not going to be sorry. 40. Yes, I did just do that live on air. I so did do that. £14.95 is all you pay for dramatic qualities of jewellery. What does that break down as? What, less than £1.50 each? Is that right? £1.66. I knew it was around the £1.50 marker. Fantastic price point, wonderful qualities. I mean, to say under £2 for such deliverance of luxury, of tiger's eye. And it is such a stimulating gemstone, isn't it? When you see those golden reflections, when you see that radiance of light optical quality, I mean, you really do get stimulated in terms of the quality of the jewellery that you want to create. £14.95. Going to move it on. Just to remind you, I still have coming your way some of the most sparkliest, dazzling clear quartz. They are just utterly beautiful. Dazzling. Totally dazzling. Isn't that absolutely glorious? It's exquisite, isn't it? Absolutely exquisite. That's coming away. And the lapidary work, I mean, you'd go, because they're diamond or kite-like facets, I mean, you've got to call them brilliant. So I would classify them as brilliant cut, briolette style drops. They're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, that's come. Those of you who want to know about the big findings deal that we can't really describe in Starbucks or in any kind of normal way, this is it. It's a mega deal offer, gold-plated findings that we have here. There's some kind of joviality or whatever it's called in our shop at the moment. We've got a workshop going on for wire workers for beginners, and yes, they're very jovial today, which is lovely. Okay, well, we have coming your way kumihimo double DVD offer. So you have your kumihimo introduction, and then you've got your kumihimo edition 2. Now the introduction takes you all the way around how to work with the disc, how to get started, how to set up, how to add gemstones, how to cage your gemstones, and then takes you to a little bit more of the unique techniques like zigzag and square on around. So that's DVD introducing you to kumihimo, and then edition 2 that you have here, you've got your half flat braid, plus you've also got your 12 strand spiral, adding beads again but in a different way, for an 8 strand shippu, also the maru yotsu that you have here, and then also topping it off with your finishing touches. So that's a full DVD combination. I mean, literally inspiring you to get started and then advance into kumihimo designs of the highest order. And I know for a lot of people who perhaps got threads and cords, etc., this would really help to advance into a whole new world of designer jewellery. And if you want to be inspired, then all you need to know is that we're going to give you the chance to do so on this mega deal offer. DVDs, 2 hours pretty much of feature gemstones. This is just the introduction of how to get started into kumihimo. I mean, it really is fantastic. You learn how to do that, and I know lots of people have asked about the zigzag design. You will learn how to do that on DVD 1. If you want to join me on this one, let's give you the chance to do so on this mega deal collection offer. The wonderful Sarah Elvin taking you step by step into the wonderful world of kumihimo for... Well, the DVDs are £4.95 each, so you buy one and get one for £2. Be inspired for 2 hours of techniques and inspiration of kumihimo designs for £6.95. Now that's the kind of price point I like the sound of. £6.95 is all you pay. 2 hours of DVD. I mean, the thing is, Deb, is that you can buy technique DVDs that are nowhere near as full and pay 4 or 5 times the price.
Yeah, you can get some sort of gimmicky, you know, DVDs that are out there and they're like £30 because it's quite niche and people are desperate to learn. Or of course you can go on courses, which is great, but you know, not all of us have time, especially if you've got small children or you can't get out of the house too much. That's why I think this is brilliant, because it takes all of the guesswork and the mistake out of it. Because you can pause and rewind and sort of do it at your own pace. Invaluable.
And I think one of the things that I find is that when I have seen DVDs elsewhere, there's that sense of, we're going to give you just enough to make it worth your while buying it. But with ours, we literally cram in as much technique, as much inspiration as possible. It's a bit like the shows, you know, we probably could get away with doing 2 or 3 times less with what we actually fit in. But we don't do that. We want to give you more for your money. The reason that people come back to us time and time again, the reason that we're growing as a business, is because we often want to give you more for what you get. Absolutely, it's really important, whether that be more inspiration, more value for money for your products, whatever it is, we'll push our boundaries. Let's have a look. Jensen's back again. He says, here's another one of my descriptions. 2 hours of cordtastic inspiration. Beat that, Vicky. Oh, challenge. Like that now, Jensen. Really? Okay then, let's have a look. An hour and 20 minutes of kumotastic designs that will inspire and really enhance your creativity. Beat that one then, Jensen. Ha! See, I know he will, that's the thing. It's just that I'm sure that Jensen will come back with another one which will be just better than mine. £6.95, buy an hour and get an hour for just £2. Let's have a look. Kay's just come back. She's just said, hi Vicky, just started kumihimo after seeing a JM demonstration recently and I'm addicted, so the DVDs will be very useful. And I think that's the thing is that once you try something like kumihimo, it really is something that you want to keep on going with. I found it with myself, I did it with my children, and well, actually I did it with my daughter and my niece, and they're 6 and 7. And we did it while we were on holiday around the pool. We stayed in a villa together, family villa, for just a week, and we had a lovely time by the pool. But actually, you know, in the heat of the day, you wanted the kids out of the sunshine, and we all sat, and myself and Georgie and Poppy, we sat and did kumihimo, and we did bread, and the girls loved it. And because it's something that once it's repetitive, they got into it. They're like, oh, I can do this. It was great. You know, they love those elastic bead loomy things, but actually to then be able to almost advance them and go, yeah, but why don't you try something that nobody else is doing? Why don't you create something that's, you know, so funky? You can make, you know, friendship bracelets and stuff like that. The kumihimo DVDs will show you the capacity of getting started, whether you're very, very much starting from afresh with just sticking to basics, as I say, like my daughter and my niece, or alternatively you're ready to advance to do, you know, those amazing zigzag techniques, or you know, doing the likes of the Maro Yotsu, which is, you know, an advanced technique. Choice is yours. 2 hours of inspiration for £6.95. We have got for you the most amazing deal. We literally have got the most. This morning, genuinely, this is, I promise you, we probably, how long do you reckon it was, Kerry, when we were in the gallery? Probably like 15 minutes of our day, just sat in the gallery, trying to decide how we were going to best describe this next deal. We were trying to be all alliterative with ourselves and try and make it all catchy. But there was so much we wanted to fit in of what it was that we kind of like, so it's everything. So this is the biggest deal of your Super Stash, a Findings Frenzy offer that is a star buy and is just amazing. It's catchy. It rolls off the tongue. It's a mega deal. It's official. It is an absolute mega deal offer. And one of the things you've got to know is that there is not many days and not many weeks that I will say to you before Christmas, 2,400 findings. 2,400 findings in one deal. It's probably as big and it's probably as most exciting as I think you're going to get for your findings packs. And everything that you've been asking for, you want your gold plated, you want the pricing to be as low as we can possibly get for the essential findings that you want, the likes of toggle clasps, cord endings, jump rings, shepherd hooks, spacer beads and chain. That's what you've been asking for. This is what you're about to get. This is going to be one of your biggest mega deal offers of the day. It is going to be a huge offer. Now then, you've got to know how this breaks down, because it breaks down amazingly. So you've got 3 meters of chain, then you have a combination of 200 jump rings, 5mm rounds. Then you also have your cord endings. Those are 8 of those. Then you've also got your toggle clasps, and you have 30 of your toggle clasps. Then you've also got your shepherd hooks. Let me put those there. So these are your shepherd hooks. Let's make sure I give you the right quantity of these. Shepherd hooks, where are you? Oh, 60 shepherd hooks. Then to top it all off, you are getting 2,100 spacer beads. Now, if I just show you the little pile here, right, just so you know how they look. And if I show you the box here, which is, as you can see, full of spacer beads, and then I tell you that this morning I put 21 onto this. This is 1%, just 1% of all the spacer beads that you're going to get on this deal. This is 1%. Well, now if you think about it, this could make a fantastic ring. Look at this. So of the 1%, you can actually just make some really pretty, just single spacer bead rings. I mean, that could be a lovely stacker ring to go alongside another piece that you've already made. Or, you know, if you might be somebody who, like myself, I like jewellery that keeps very close to my hand. So this is that, my kind of, this is it. I mean, they look amazing alongside the likes of adding to your micro macrame. They look great alongside. But this is 1% of everything that you're seeing within this spacer bead pack. So this is quite literally a mega deal opportunity of the highest order, a huge opportunity for you to get something that'll really make a difference. You've got your toggle clasps. Let me get some of those out. You've got, let's say, just move these spacer beads so you can see them all set up, because this is going to be a mega deal opportunity. So big that you cannot be anything other than absolutely reactionary to the offer that's in front of you. We have got for you toggle clasps, you have got shepherd hooks, cord ends, you have got jump rings, you've got 2,000 plus spacer beads, plus you've got 3 meters of chain, over 2,000 pieces of essential findings. It is a mega deal offer that we're bringing you. Gold plated copper findings, perfect for the run-up of Christmas, perfect to get that essential combination of must-have ingredients, and for a rock bottom, I would call this trade show pricing deal. This is the price you should be paying. £45.95 is the price you should be paying on this mega deal offer. But you know what? We do not claim a Super Stash of Findings Frenzy offer that is a star buy and is just amazing. We do not claim that unless we push the boundaries of price tag. And my goodness me, are we going to do it now? Over 2,000 findings. You have got there just 1% of your spacer beads on this little detail here. 2,000 spacer beads that you have to really add detail, to really add impact to your jewellery in every way, shape or form. A mega deal offer. Guess the price tag. How low can we go? We've got people buying at £45.95. Everybody pays the final low price. Diana, Jean, Pamela, congratulations, Heather, Margaret, Lorna, Fiona, Hazel, Patricia, Anne, Brenda, Rosie. Everybody pays $32.95. This is 2,400 pieces of essential findings for just £32.95. If you try and make the maths work on that one, good luck. Exactly, that really is. Price for gold findings deal. Thank you. That's Fran in London. I think Fran actually messaged in before we even took it down from 45. I think Fran was messaging in at 45.95 that she was pleased at that price. 32.95. 60 pairs of earrings, excuse me. 60 pairs of earrings. You've got toggle clasp. How many toggle clasps did we say that you got? 30 toggle clasps, wasn't it? 8 pairs. 8 lots of the cord endings, plus you've also got your jump rings. How many jump rings did we say that you had there? Jump rings, 200 jump rings, so the potential to make chainmail bracelets perhaps, you know, the linking rosary style bracelets that we had earlier on, you know, that gorgeous rosary from the other findings pack. You know, this would be a perfect marriage to that last findings pack because you've got even more jump rings. You probably need that for the rosaries. Then on top of that, you've got your spaces, which are going to add even more decoration and detail. Of course, you've got the chain, which is great for any of the charms and any of the extra details that you want to add. And you've got all of this deal coming at you. What does that work out at then? If we are going to work out, I know, here we go. 0.013. Now we've had a debate like this before when we all go, does that mean it's something of a penny? Is that like literally 0.1 of a penny? Is that what it is? To all of our, everybody literally in the gallery, both Dion and Ollie, I literally have just gone quiet. They haven't even tried to offer some support in me trying to work out what 0.013 means. 0.03. Oh, does that mean? I think that is a tenth of a penny. I think that's what it works out. Have I made that up? Is that see, I can't even ask my husband because I could ring him. Could I ring him? Shall I ring Pete and ask him? Shall I ask him? Listen, look, live on air, right? I will ask my husband, what does 0.01 actually mean in real terms? You think it means 1p, but if it was 1 pence, that would be £24 if it was 1 pence. It can't be. It can't be. Come on, let's ring Pete. Right, let's ring him. Let's ask the husband. What do you think? What does he think? Just because? No, it doesn't make sense. So it's 2,400 pieces, right? And we're at 32.95. He's probably still asleep. Bless him. Oh, hi, darling. I'm live on air, just to let you know, and I'm ringing you. So say hello to him. Hang on, I'm going to put you on speakerphone now. Say hello to everybody. Everyone, this is my husband.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, that's my husband, Pete. Yes, you're live on television. Please, just be aware of that. Okay. Darling, right, look, I've got this deal at the moment that we can't work out the maths on. So, you obviously be... He's my walking calculator. One of the reasons I married you. Love you, right? 2,000, right, we've got 2,400 pieces, right? So 2,400 is the number that you need to know, divided into £32.95.
I can't do that.
You can.
Way too hard.
No, you can't.
I can't know without a calculator.
Oh yeah, but the calculators come up with this and we don't know what it means in pence, right? 0.013. What does that mean? 0.013. Does that mean like tenth of a penny?
Well,
or does it mean 1 pence?
I don't know what maths you've done.
Right, Pete doesn't know what maths you've done. She did 32.95 and then divided into 2,400. Yeah, this is on JewelleryMaker. So he'll do the maths.
I don't think I can help you.
Look, come on. You've always been so good. What's this about? Don't let me down. Oh, we've got people saying they think it's 1 pence, 1.37 pence. That's what Sean says. Do you reckon that might be right?
You want me to do £32.95 divided by 2,400?
Yeah, we've got 2,400 findings for £32.95p.
Right.
So what does the answer come up with? Is it 1 pence? Oh, I've got somebody else coming in. Fran's just said it's just over 1 penny per piece. Thank you, Mr. Vicki. That's you. You're Mr. Vicki now.
No, Vicki, good.
Oh, there you go. 0.013 of a pound. Oh, so that is, it's just over a penny per piece. Okay, we've worked it out. We didn't need you. You can go now and go and control some planes.
No, you didn't need me at all. I can't do that kind of maths.
You can. He's always like that. He always plays himself down, but he does. Yes, it's good to say. Can I just clarify? My husband is not actually at work controlling aeroplanes right now. He's about to go to work. So yes, and live on air I have said that obviously you only make planes go up, down, left, right, and forwards and backwards. That's all you do, isn't it?
Less backwards. I mostly go forwards.
All right, gorgeous. Speak to you later on. Thank you, baby.
Slower than forwards and backwards.
Yeah, we'll go faster. All right then. I love you. Say goodbye to everyone.
Bye, everybody.
So he was useless.
He wasn't. It was very nice.
He was like a chocolate fire guard, though, wasn't he? I mean, normally he does that all the time, though. When I put him on the spot, we were speaking French to people when we were on, and I was going, "My husband speaks French. My husband speaks French. Darling, come forward." He goes, "I don't speak French." I went, "You do. To me, you speak French. He just doesn't do it to anyone else." Bless him. That is working out. We've worked it out as a penny per piece. We worked it out without the walking calculator, aka Mr. Brown, my husband. 32.95 works out at a penny. Is that right? That's a crazy deal. That's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. A mega offer. Huge amounts there. It's a mega monster whale of a deal. Exactly, Mrs. Lee. Couldn't agree with you more. At £32.95, mega deal offer. Go for it. A penny a piece there. A penny per finding. You don't get much more of a deal than that now, do you? It's a mega deal offer. Going straight to... Oh, it has to be this. It has to be, because if you've just got those findings, please do stay on the phone lines for those findings as well. You know, we're experiencing a lot of people watching right now. We have got for you another mega deal opportunity. We can do this. We can make it happen. We have got clear quartz qualities, dazzling, icicle-like qualities. I mean, this for me says bridal jewellery all the way. Could you imagine a wonderful tiara rising with one of these just draped, sitting at the centre of the tiara? I mean, how luxurious would that be? Could you imagine it as perhaps a centrepiece for a hair design? You know, these are luxury of faceted briolets. I mean, you really have... Shall I do this against the neckline? I haven't even given you a close-up, have I? Because I'm thinking of all the different things that you're going to be able to do with this one combination of featured gemstones. These are amazing. Icicles, faceted icicles dazzling away. Beautiful qualities of your clear quartz. Instant reaction on the phone lines, and rightly so. Instant reaction on the web as well, matching it. First buyer in, multi-bought. First buyer in, that's Katrina. Hi, Katrina. Instant multi-buying on this one. Katrina's in West Lothian. And first bidder in, and you first came in and multi-buy on this one, because I think in some ways these really have got that wedding-like quality to your jewellery, as well as, of course, the luxury of winter wonderland, or perhaps you're going for that sparkle of putting alongside something with the gold or the silver. You could add some amazing findings to just finish off each one of these. And you can see the light transferring through this gemstone. This is a wonderful way to really show you that the way that light can move through a clear stone, it just creates a dazzle, a sparkle. I've got web bidders, second bidder, third bidder, fourth bidder. Right, 4 bidders, the first 4 bidders multi-bought. And the other 3 are anonymous. Middlesex, Kenton and Aberdeen multi-bought on this deal. So just goes to show how busy we are right now. Congratulations if you're joining us on this deal. These are absolutely magnificent aspects of quality craftsmanship. And I have to say, it's that craftsmanship is exquisite. And you can really see that the diamond-like facets are just, they're almost creating a like chandelier-like quality. You know, when you think of the chandelier drops of some of the biggest fashion wear of the moment, especially red carpet, little black tie, or, you know, your little black dress look, that's the kind of event that I'm thinking of, that this needs just a dazzle, it needs just a sparkle. Absolutely amazing opportunity, lots and lots of interest, and instantly I've got to say congratulations to buyers who've already committed to this deal. Sylvia, Carol, Maureen, Marion, Sharon, Sarah, Christine, whatever you're thinking about, you've got to buy it before you can make it. So go on this deal. Congratulations, you've got the look for just $11.95. Dazzling, diamond-like potential. There is that diamond-like reflections inside, isn't there?
Yeah, I'd love to put those with pearls, you know, ivory or white pearls. It'd be a lovely Christmas statement piece, wouldn't it? Something to wear out, you know, when you go out.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's just gorgeous. I mean, you might want to go to town, and especially for evening jewellery, you might really want to indulge. But even if you want to keep it simple and just go for a single drop, or as I say, my head's very much in the world of glamorous tiaras with a draping centre crystal that's just catching the light, or perhaps we're going for, you know, more of the hair pieces that you know, at the moment are draped around. You know which ones I mean? Yeah. You know, at the moment there's these designs that kind of drape around the hair, and you just have one centre stone, you know, very much of a Bollywood inspiration. You could imagine that. Sorry about the creases on their forehead, but you can imagine that. I can't change the forehead, but you know, I can offer you the lovely gemstones. You could imagine that kind of a feel to it. Lovely gemstones. $11.95 is all you're going to pay on this majestic deal. Congratulations if you've joined us. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. It is a free phone number. It is very busy. I'm just starting to see form bidders come through, because the web bidders have literally pounced on this one, and rightly so. So please do be patient on those phone lines. Multi-buying on the phones in Essex, multi-buyings in Glamorgan. Congratulations to you. If you want to join us on the phone lines, it's busy today across all channels. It's really busy. You will have to be patient with us. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number, so patience, not your money, on those phone lines is all we're asking for. Massive congratulations. The clarity of that movement of light, that dazzle of each one of those, as I say, I'm transported to almost winter wonderland of opportunity as well. You know, anybody who's looking for presenting Christmas jewellery in a beautiful, sparkling way, I mean, that could almost be your suite of jewellery from just that one strand. You know, the pendant, the earrings, perhaps doing a couple on a charm.
You could have a charm like on like that black.
Oh, the thick black cord.
That would be ever so pretty, wouldn't it?
That would be gorgeous. And if you had the full suite, it's only cost you $11.95 for the main feature.
That's madness.
No, that's a lot of jewellery to influence with just $11.95 as the price tag. And talking about influencing jewellery. Oh, that's nice. Oh, can I put that on? Oh, let me take my earrings out, because I don't want them to clash. Oh, that's lovely.
So it's just like one long piece.
Oh, what a great idea. Oh, sorry, was that in shot? Curry and Ollie. I was too excited. That was in shot. I am sorry about that. I was too excited. I didn't realise it was in shot at all. Apologies. There you go. That is, that just needed to be shown against the neckline, because actually you can wear it almost as a choker, or you can wear it as more of a drape design, couldn't you? You could come up with two different ways to wear it that look totally different.
That some people have said on Facebook that they don't like the little these little tassels on the jewellery, but bearing in mind that I'm just limited to the kit and I use the chain, but you could use the chain to actually have a chain dangle. That would be really pretty if you wanted to be a little bit more opulent and you didn't want to use the tassel.
The tassels are funky.
I like the tassels because they're quite on trend at the minute, and I quite like tassels.
Texture like that.
But if that's not your thing, you could use chain, you could use a charm.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I think that's gorgeous, and that really shows the gemstones off for this kit, because the combination of the stones are fabulous. You've got your rose quartz cubes, then you've also got your frosted clear quartz rounds. You've got these beautiful colours of amethyst. I think, you know, the amethyst is, again, it's so crisp and clear. clean.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's defined quality amethyst, definitely. Those amethysts are your plain wheels, 4x1 to 7x3. And to top it all off, we've brought to you blue opal. Is the opal from Peru, do you know? Because it certainly has that Peruvian blue quality about them. It's very much a pastel and feminine, dusky quality. Yeah, I think it is. I do. You know, I'm looking at that opal, and I do think that's certainly got a quality about it. Those of you who know the colour textures that we all associate powder blues of opal are, you can see that quality coming through here. You've got amethyst, you've got frosted quartz, you've got your cubes of rose quartz, and you've also got your blue opal. I mean, it almost feels like it's all about pastels. It's all about the harmony of tranquil pastel tones that have just come into their own.
And just putting the blue opal in with those colours, which I wouldn't have actually thought of, it really works.
Doesn't it?
And you've got the shiny and the matte together. I also really like different textures together. And the one that's around your neck is literally, I didn't even put them on in any order. I just didn't put two colours together too often. I just put them all that I had left. I wanted to use every single gemstone that I had, and I strung every single one that was left. I didn't have any findings left, so I thought, how can I do this? So I just crimped it and made sort of a lariat. But isn't that lovely, just strung on, just any old way.
Draped almost, isn't
it?
It's
Yeah,
like a
because
scarf.
they're so beautiful together.
Yeah, beautiful scarf of pastel colours. It's just wonderful. The other pieces that you've made is again, it's that collaboration of those pastel tones. And just to clarify on this deal, just because I mean, I must say this is because it's so important to a lot of people. This is sterling silver findings that you're going to be working with on this kit. Sterling silver being a precious commodity, being a highly prized aspect of any jewellery maker's must-haves. And you have got here a guaranteed opportunity to work with the luxury of not just sterling silver, but rose gold plated sterling silver. You've got chain, you've also got crimps and crimp bead covers, so essential findings like that. You've then got lobster claw clasps, and I love the quality of these lobster claw clasps because they really are reflective of the quality of the jewellery that we love to present to you. Then you've also got shepherd hooks, and you've got the potential to really make your jewellery go further with the luxury of sterling silver. And all of this surmounts to a price tag that I don't believe you will expect, because you've got precious metal, you have got a feature of breathtaking, soft and tranquil, luxurious gemstones. Fantastic opportunity here on pricing, because you have this wonderful bundle for one price tag, and the price tag is still under £30. Wow. I was about to say under £30 at $29.95, because when I got told my earvics were going under 30, the only price I was going to say is $29.95. There wasn't even a $27.95 in my head. This is a deal and a half. I was thinking this was going to be $29. Dion in my ear, and obviously those of you who know how it works, we have a little earpiece, and Dion obviously preps me for things that are going to take place in terms of where she's going and what she's doing. All she said was under £30. Well, I'm making sterling silver and gemstones of such high order, amethyst, opal, cubes of rose quartz. I was making the assessment this was going to be a $29.95 a deal. But it's not. It's not. Oh my goodness me! What an opportunity! $24.95, and you're going to show us how to create this wonderful charm bracelet, because we all looked at this morning and just went, well, we'd just wear that all the time. We would just wear this all the time. Amethyst, rose gold, and sterling silver.
And I think it works because of the quality of the findings. They are so lovely that it just looks like a really expensive little bracelet that you would either wear on its own or wear sort of stacked, but it's something that I would wear all the time and not take off.
It's one of those pieces that you would have as a stable, essential to your jewellery wearability, isn't it? And you're going to show us how to get started, because it's so simple to create designs that have that boutique quality when you're working with boutique quality ingredients.
If you think that you looked at this in a jeweller's, how much you would probably have to pay, especially especially for the rose gold on the sterling
I
silver.
wouldn't be surprised if it was triple figures these days, you know, for charm bracelets of this order.
Just knowing how easy it is to make, if you haven't made jewellery before, it's simply this easy. This is the length of chain that we get in with the kit. It's about your average bracelet size. If I was making for me, I'd chop a bit off because I've got little wrists, but that's the beauty of making your own jewellery. You also get these lovely ball pins in, so you just need some of those, however many charms. I think I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 on the actual bracelet, and then I used my amethyst.
And that
gemstone.
amethyst is so clean.
Really
so
beautiful.
clean.
It's a lovely colour, isn't it?
Crisp light reactions, wonderful.
So all I've done is I've put on a couple of amethysts onto my pin. I would say, if you know how to do it, do a wrap loop. I'm going to show you just because it will stay on.
Okay.
Okay, much less chance of it falling off. So if you grab your pin into your round nose pliers, and however far you go up, you've got a bigger loop, and as you come down, you've got a smaller loop, and just pop that pin around the top and take it off. And I like to hold my loop in my chain nose pliers, and then just take and add it to your chain. Make sure you do add it. We've all done it. You get all sort of not thinking what you're doing, and then you wrap the loop and you haven't added it to your chain. I've done that many times. So this is just adding some extra security to your piece that isn't going to come off once you've wrap looped it. And you can either wrap around your pin with your fingers, which is very easy on these findings because they're sterling silver, it's very easy to manipulate, or you can do it with another pair of pliers and then just pop off the end. So that it's as simple as that when you're adding your charms. So you can add as little or as many. I mean, that works for me with just one, if you wanted that sort of less is more look. And you simply add your lovely lobster clasp and a jump ring on the end with the jump rings provided, and that's it.
The thing is that's £24.95 for most people in the retail business.
Yeah, with one charm on.
With one charm on.
With one charm.
We're giving the chance to make so much more jewellery, so much more indulgent jewellery for the same price tag. I mean, that's the reason that loads of people get into jewellery making, not just because it's a nice hobby, it's because it's cost effective.
Yeah, and you want to make for yourself. You see something that in essence is beautiful, but you know, you can't afford in a million years. You can make something similar to your own taste for a fraction of the price, and it's still going to look amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I just say, I've noticed one of the pieces that you've made for your challenge, and I love it. I'm going to wear it. I know, but I love it. I saw it as I put those earrings down. I thought, oh, I'll have a bit of that. I'll have a bit of wearing that.
Oh, I love those little rounds. They're so versatile. They're gorgeous.
That looks fab. You could make that a long and short version, couldn't you?
You could have a choker. You could just have the rosary. I mean, you could have
if you just added a couple of clasps there,
you could have that.
You could make it longer or shorter.
You could, yeah. Ooh.
we have got for you lots still to fit in. Right, 15 minutes. Let's move through some deals. Oh, sorry, my microphone's just got caught. Sorry, guys. Just if it makes some noise, apologies. I don't want it to. There we go. Perfect. Right then. We're good. Sorry. Pardon. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Good, because we talked about kumihimo earlier on, didn't we? And we said about the disc. You know, obviously we've done the DVD deal, and you've seen some of Debbie's wonderful designs today, which have really incorporated working with some of our brand new cord and working with kumihimo. If you're going to do it, this is going to be a great way to do so. You'll get the disc, and you're also going to get all of these wonderful colours. This colour combination, fab. Just fab, from those bright pinks all the way through to the oranges, neon yellows, greens, fuchsias, browns and apple colours. You've got this wonderful mix of colour qualities. I mean, maybe you want to do the 3 colour greens together as a design. I mean, that would look fantastic as a real seductive kumihimo braid. 3 different colours of those braids. And this is brand new cord, by the way. This is your brand new wax cord, but it's woven cotton wax cord, so it is different. And if I just hold it up, you'll see and you'll feel the difference. Because it's cotton, it has a little bit more of a sheen or a luster-like radiance from it. Totally different. totally different to anything we've had before, certainly to my expectations. 1 millimetre thick, so great and versatile for adding on gemstones, etc., with the drill holes that are appropriate. And you have this mega deal offer. If you want to join us, woven cotton bundle combination kumihimo disc, plus you've also got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 metres of brand new cotton cords for one price tag of just $14.95. That is low. I mean, try and work that. Shall we ring Pete again and ask him about how much that is a metre? No, I'm only joking. I wouldn't do it again. I really would do it again, you know I would. $14.95 is all you pay. He's going to kill me when I come off there as well, I know he is. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. JewelleryMaker.com. It's an amazing opportunity that you have here. The disc is fantastic for those of you who want to take your jewellery making away with you. Anybody who's having, maybe even you're just heading away for the weekend, you know, and you just want to take something that is going to be relaxing and very easy to achieve. Kumihimo is the way to go, and with the disc and the cords, it is light. I mean, you can't get much lighter than that. It's light and it's travel worthy. And with kumihimo, you don't need anything else, do you?
No, not at all. I mean, it's quite nice to have a weight on the bottom, but you can use a bulldog clip or a little whatever you've got around, really.
Yeah, because if you're travelling, you're going to have something that you can weigh it down.
You'll have your house keys or something. And I tend to hold it in my hand anyway, whether I've got a weight on it or not, so that's not essential. It is a great thing to sort of just bung in your bag if you definitely want to take something crafty with you without sort of taking your toolkits and sort of large things with you. It's great. It's very relaxing as well.
Can I just say that the husband has just messaged in? Yeah, and he's just messaged in saying, "Don't you dare ring me again." Oh, DIVORCE. It's always been a song of mine. If you want to join us, $14.95 is all you pay. Congratulations on this deal. Congratulations. Okay, I've got something apparently that's going to be in one offer's time. You don't need to do it as a clearance. Why are you clearing? Why are you doing it as a clearance? Okay, apparently this is going to be a clearance deal, which is why I need to prepare you for it. It's coming up in one offer's time. It doesn't need to be a clearance. Really, it doesn't, Dion. Dion says it's not blue, so therefore she'll make it into a clearance. Fair dues then, Dion. Like the logic. Okay, that's coming our way in one offer's time. But before that, let's give you... yes, these are fantastic. Oh, there it is. I was thinking there's 4. No, there's 4 because I've looked at these. These are mega. These are absolutely mega. I forgot to show you these this morning as well. These... Ooh... are your mega cord endings. I'm going to see if I need to keep them apart. Yes, they're quite magnetic. Can you tell that they're quite magnetic? Hold back. Okay, stay there. You are going to get mega magnetic clasps. Ready? That's strong magnetic clasps, wow. That is how serious these are. Now, these are for your mega kumihimos. Now, kumihimo or braidings, etc., with the thicker cords like we've had recently, brilliant. You know, when you think of, I've put them away now, haven't I? You know those really thick, the plaited cords? You could actually kumihimo with the plaited cord. And think about that. You know, the internal diameter of that would be pretty magnificent, wouldn't it be? It would be a very thick cord. This would be the way that you would be able to finish it off, because these are fantastic internal dynamics. Now, let me just do a quick measurement of the internals of these, because I think that that's something that's probably a question that everybody's asking. Internally, 14 millimetre, I'd say. 14 mil. 14 mil. 1 centimetre. and 5 centimetres, well, probably 0.4 actually. You've got all of these, and again, they're all got that real strength. They're not too heavy, which I like. You know, I was thinking that these were going to be probably, you know, quite weighty, but they're not. These are not too weighty. You have that really, but you do have a very strong clasp to these, very strong. I mean, you have to twist them. You almost have to pull them like that to get the magnetic apart. These are really, really well received already as a deal, and you have the maximum sizes that you have. So your large piece here is 20 by 35, then you have 17 by 31, then you have another 20 by 35, those are the two 20 by 35s, beg your pardon. Then you've also got your 17 by 31. These are size dimensions, and then you have, you can't really call it smaller, but it is smaller of the lot, 8.5 by 21 centimetres. So they're all certainly the most, the magnetics are so strong. These are so going to make a difference to jewellery making for those of you who like to get your wow factor to your kumihimo, your braidings and your threads. This is going to be a mega deal offer. These are your clasp selection with silver coloured acrylic magnetic clasps, and all for one price tag. One price, £12.95. It should be over £20 on this deal. These magnetic clasps should be around about £5 each. You've got this deal for £12.95. It's going to make a big difference to a big look of jewellery that you're going to be able to create. These are acrylic, and I have to say they're light as well, and that's really important for this kind of size of clasp. I mean, if this was metal, it would be too heavy to be wearable, but because they're acrylic, they're so light, it means that they're going to give you a real versatility. £12.95 is all you pay. Go on this deal. Mega deal opportunity. Fantastic offer. I need to move on because I've got loads still to fit in, but if you've got that deal, huge congratulations on that. Stay on the phone lines. Don't hang up. I know I'm moving on, but don't hang up. You got to just stay on the lines and we'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. A clearance deal to bring you now. There is no reason why this needs to be a clearance. There is absolutely no necessity for this strand. Look at that close-up, the luxury of dazzle, the detail of the faceting. I mean, every single cut on these gems is exquisite. You've really got something luxurious taking place here. And what I'm amazed at is that we're saying the words clearance. It's not a strand that you go, oh, that needs to be cleared now, is it? No. You just don't look at this and think anything other. Well, all I'll say is that whatever decision has been made, this is classified as a clearance. And anybody who knows us knows that we don't say the words, we make it an action. So if you're going to say clearance, you've got to do clearance. Words and actions are so important to us because we know that we have a lot of people who buy from us regularly who trust us. And so if we're saying the words clearance, we've got to commit to that. Otherwise, that trust is going to be, you know, it's going to be questioned, and that's something that we never want to let you down on. If you want to join me on this deal, a mega deal opportunity, your green amethyst graduated faceted rounds, 7 to 9 millimeter in your graduated size, in a wondrous clarity. I mean, look at the light moving, dazzling, not just through the gemstone but off the surface. You know, there's beautiful checkerboard qualities of diamond facets. Wonderful look. Guess the price tag. Well, everybody's holding back because everybody wants to know what kind of clearance deal we're doing. But anybody who knows us has already bought from us based on the fact that they know we don't say clearance without absolutely going to town on that. Andrea, Karen, Judith, Susan, Kay, Fiona, thank you for trusting us. Glenda, Karen, Shaista. Sorry, I struggled with that, didn't I? Shaista. Lovely to have your company. I have got to tell you the quantity that we have now available, the 88 available at $14.95 is not the price that you're paying. For anybody who's already confirmed, for anybody who has made that plunge and go, I trust JewelleryMaker, that they're going to take this price low, they're going to say the words clearance and do clearance. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for knowing we're not going to do anything other than give you something extra special on this deal. $14.95 is not the price you pay. Your clearance deal. 14, 13, 12, 11, She wouldn't tell me, you see. Dion wouldn't tell me the price tag, so I'm guessing as you're guessing. $9.95 is all you pay on this extraordinary. Now, I know quite for an absolute guarantee that when you see so much luxury, if I hold these up and just show you how the light is moving through, you know that these are dazzling, noteworthy, drop design earrings that are going to sparkle and dazzle. They're going to be light reactive pieces for the neckline. There's going to be a wonderful centerpiece for the wrist that's going to sparkle and be resplendent. There is so much detail there, isn't there? So much detail. Double buys on this deal. If you want to join me, let's go on this offer. 0800 644 655. You can join us. $9.95 is all you pay. Congratulations. If you do want to join us, have no hesitation in saying this is going to be another mega deal offer. And I tell you what, I've got another clearance deal apparently. I've been told lobster claw clasps in a clearance. Okay, we're sticking with a clearance. We have to be quick. We've literally got minutes to go before the end of the show, but we're going to do it. You can see the gorgeous jewellery that Debs has made with her challenge, because I'm wearing it. But I have to say, oh sorry, I didn't need to do that. Ta-da! If you've just got the green amethyst, stay on the lines. If you're still holding, we'll process your call as fast as we can. We're moving on to another. Add it to your order. You know, of course, one postage and packaging for the whole day. We're about to bring you lobster claw clasps. They are sterling silver, gold-plated lobster claw clasps. So we're going for that luxury route. I think with the gemstones that we have here, you kind of have to. You have to have that luxury quality about it, don't you? $11.95 is the price that you should be paying, stamped with that 925 to guarantee you that this is genuine sterling silver, 92.5% pure silver. One price tag, one deal, and that deal, 10 pieces, $8.95. That's working out at less. I see I don't need to ring the husband. I can work this one out myself, thank you. Less than £1 per sterling silver clasp. And you really are adding a luxury edge. You really are adding an indulgence to the quality of your jewellery by adding this attention to detail. Now these are your cord ends. Can you see here? These are your cord ends, so you can slip in your cord finishings, give it a squeeze, and that's it. That's it. These are cord ends with sterling silver finishings. Fantastic opportunity. $8.95 is all you pay. Flying out Alison, Julie, Diana, Sue, Christina, multi-buyers, and of course don't forget, if you are joining us today, you can add as many times as you like for that single postage and packing deal of just £2.95. And £2.95 goes a long way, doesn't it? When you consider how many pieces of things. I mean, you could have bought that stove set, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could. You could have bought the larger gemstones. You could get loads, big box.
Now this is gorgeous. This is absolutely fantastic. The bundle that you have here, it was 10 strands of your 4mm rounds. 10 strands, Labradorite, tiger's eye, you had quartzite, and you had all of these beautiful colours. And I have to say, I think that this is just wearable jewellery. All the way. 4mm are wearable gemstone jewellery.
Well, yeah, you can just make things that you would wear all the time, and like the rosary, I did a little bit of rosary at the top, because you can just make your rosaries as well. Necklaces, bracelets, put the gemstones together, split them up, put 3 on, put 1 on, brilliant.
I mean, that is such a good looking piece of jewellery. And then you've done this fantastic charm bracelet, and then the little drop earrings, and it just shows the versatility of the different coloured metals and how well they work together. That price tag, $21.95 for your 10 strands of your 4mm rounds. It's been lovely to have your company. It's been busy today, hasn't it? We've got lots still to look forward to, so don't go anywhere. Thank you for your company. Thank you for your company and all of your messages. We've really appreciated it. Take care of yourself. See you soon.
Bye.